Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. Yeah, we are now. Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Recato of Recato Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. Do you not see it?
You know, it's on my screen.
No, what's on your screen?
It's me in a freeze frame.
You are stuck there. It's the same on my stream, too.
Wait.
You're going to be like that forever. That's phenomenal. Look at that face.
Dude.
This is how you should live on for the history of man. Just a second.
Wow.
I'll get you set up.
Man, you guys are doing me dirty. All right, there we go.
I like it.
Leave it. Hey, what was I doing at that, like in that moment? I don't know what that was.
You were getting ready to receive a penis
I
delivery.
look like one of Dollhouse Phil's blow-up dolls. Yeah, that was rough. Goodness.
Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about the delay. Right as we're about to go live, the mic stopped working. So that was great.
Yeah.
And then now we've got the camera.
We can't even blame the kids.
No, not this time.
I mean, yeah.
Not this time. So anyway, we're here now. We're here now. You're back.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. It's been crazy. It's been like 6 weeks.
Has it been that long?
It's been
7 almost, because late January. Yeah, it was the end of January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a massage chair yet.
Now, when did you get the massage chair?
I think February.
Oh.
And then I got a hot tub. I didn't have those last time. I didn't have either of them last time you were here.
Man, yeah, it's been a while.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's
this
I
camera.
missed all the peeps.
This camera hates you.
Oh, yeah,
Every
balance?
time you look up, it white balances to your face, and then when you look down, it white balances to your hat and your shirt.
Yeah, so don't ask me why I'm wearing all white.
Yeah, what are you? A Japanese laundry commercial?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the all white thing, man.
Yeah. Just trying to blend in, I guess.
Yeah, this is my inner rush hour.
Oh my God. So what have you been up to?
Shows, vacation again.
Did you go to Mexico? What's that face? Why would you go to Mexico?
I was due to go to Mexico.
You didn't make it to Mexico? How are you so bad at traveling?
Hold on. I knew you were going to say
You're
it.
in the industry and you're like, oh man, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I travel for a living and I couldn't make it to Mexico. So here's what happened. I'm set to go and Miss Columbia hits me up. Actually, no. I take it back. She didn't hit me up, right? And I didn't hear a word. And I was like, what
Did
the
she
hell?
hit him up style?
So her phone got broken, and she reached out to producer Tim, right, and let us know that her phone was broken. Then her house got broken into back in the States. So
Wow.
Yeah, and then while we were in Colombia together, her car got broken into because when you live in a leftist city, you kind of know, right? Liberal leftist city means
In Colombia?
no, back home in the States.
Oh, her car got broken into.
Yeah, here.
States.
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything's safe in Colombia and everything's safe in Mexico. But in America, it's gotten real. So
Okay, so you were supposed to meet the Colombian girl in Mexico.
Yep.
Why didn't she just like pick a country? That's 3 countries now that I've heard of her in.
Yep.
Why didn't she pick one?
Well, she had to come back for the police report and all that stuff. I mean, so they stole like real valuables and shit, right? Broke into her house and stole like company stuff, right? So,
I mean, I get it, but like, it's several different countries.
yeah, well, she works remote.
Okay.
Ever since and by remote, I mean like a legitimate job, not
No
OnlyFans.
loyalty. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No loyalty. No country loyalty. How do you have country pride if you're bouncing around all these different countries?
I know, right?
Finding you in all of them except Mexico.
Yeah, it's been wild. Do you know what has gotten really, really wild? Has been our our live chat Wednesdays have gotten completely crazy, man.
Yeah?
We even did a degeneracy chat.
I heard.
Did you?
Well, I mean, I heard you were doing a degeneracy chat. And I was like, oh, okay.
You missed out. So I always remember a couple of the highlights from the degeneracy chat, right? So as you know, you got asked the questions about like, you know, when you first discovered porn and degeneracy when you entered the chat, right? Like, you know, with us it was like Shinders, you know, someone we know.
Wrong for me. Mine was long before that.
Well, okay, so the main thing was it was finding the magazines up in the garage, right?
Yeah.
So everyone has their own story of how they, you know, magazines which led to movies, which, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Mine's
right?
way different.
Was it?
You. Yeah.
What was that?
So I had HBO in my room when I was 6 down in Houston. I don't know
That's
why.
good parenting.
I might have been 7 or 8. Either way.
So you had the actual, like, not just, do you remember they used to give the weekend subscription?
No,
the real thing.
I had a cable box with HBO, and I had a VCR, okay, in my room.
I did.
Now, mind you, I moved to Minnesota when I was 9 still. So I was either 6, 7, or 8. I don't remember exactly when I got it because, you know, that time blends together, right? I'm going to watch the Transformers movie on VHS. But I had been watching something on HBO. Okay?
Yeah.
So I hit stop or whatever. I turn on the TV and Real Sex 1 is on. The original.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what's this? So I just sat there. Because what are you going to do? Right? You got to watch this thing.
You have to.
Yeah.
So did any part of you tell you to watch, like, to turn it off? Like, were you like maybe I shouldn't? Or...
Nah.
You knew it was wrong.
I mean, I guess. Look, it's educational. It's a documentary.
Porn is it opened up so many things in life. It opened up, you know, obviously pants, but so many things changed though, right? Like, so we were talking about that in the degeneracy chat, and everyone had their own experiences, and like,
right.
But once guys got into, like, when they started going down the rabbit hole, right? Like, we started asking questions like, you know, how far down the Pornhub rabbit hole did you go? And
that's some dangerous
it's
answers.
Yeah, and when my man said,
"Oh no."
So, you know, when there's levels to this, right?
Yeah.
My man said, "Yeah, I don't know, man. It got bad. I wound up in goblin amputee porn."
He's over on eFuck.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? Like, what is goblin amputee? Like, so you always want to ask the follow-up questions, right? Like, was it like, you know, animated goblins, or was it humans pretending to be, or was it like an amputee dressed as a goblin, right? I mean, we don't know. I didn't get the answers, but
he didn't answer the questions.
No, we didn't answer the follow-up because there's more degeneracy going on. Like when a guy, you know when you can hear someone lower their head even though they're talking into a mic, you can hear them go. My man Nick with a straight face went. He goes, "I don't know, guys. I'm so degenerate. I don't watch porn with humans anymore."
Hans, gets the gas.
It's dude. My man, when my man said I can't, he doesn't even watch porn with humans anymore. I'm like, so what is it that you're watching?
Yeah, it's
like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's been a great time between the shows. I love the fans. I've been talking to Gigi. He's getting the equipment, and we're gonna get him on.
Oh, that okay, yeah, that
yeah.
Gigi. When you said Gigi, I thought you meant a female name, like G-I-G-I.
Oh,
yeah. No, I'm gonna hopefully get him on this show too.
Yeah. He said he's gonna make his grand YouTube entrance and departure on both of our shows. Like, that's it. Like, your show and my show, and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
And but he's
great, by the way.
I think he wants to do a little more because he was suggesting if he could go into blackface and I go whiteface. I'm thinking it might have to happen. I might have to get him. I might squeeze out an extra show out of him because, I mean, as you know, I'm a proud supporter of ghetto gaggers.
I'm gonna buy you someday, one Christmas. You'll be like 80. You'll be sitting there. All of a sudden, there'll be a box, It'll be about 5'4" or whatever box, and it'll say the dollhouse on it, and out will come a white doll with black face.
Well,
just for you.
Dollhouse Phil has a midget. He has Maple.
Yeah.
Well, he's an amazing
Just
guy.
don't ever make her a maple glazed donut, please. It's
Oh, well, you know what's crazy is that we were talking about, I just got back from San Diego, and that was a botched trip. Because I didn't go to Mexico. So I figured, why not go to San Diego instead?
How are you bad at traveling? I don't understand it.
I did make it. And it turned into fuckery. So I had to
okay.
get back on the plane.
All right.
Nick, how many times have you gone to something with good intentions and you do everything, you figure that you're doing things right, and then you get
This is everything I do in my entire life.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
never wrong.
You ever been hit with this? I'm mad at you. No explanation. Not.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you legitimately, you punch someone in the face, you would understand, I understand why they're mad. But if someone hits you with, I'm mad, you just go like this, Nick, look, I shit you not. I'm staying in her cottage. And I went like this. She walks in, and she was like this. Oh, you're still here? I'm like, because, my flight was the next morning, right? I just did this. Oh, you're still alive? Because, you haven't said. I woke up.
Yeah.
And she was gone. I figured, oh, yeah, she must have stepped out. And then, hours go by. So, you know me. I'm going to go eat, chill, watch YouTube, chat with the Discord. And then when she showed up, it was 5:40 p.m.
Yeah.
And she just shows up I'm mad at you. And she grabbed her boots, turned around and left, right? And I was like, Nick, this is literally me. I went like this. Got on the phone. So I'm sitting there talking to my homegirl, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, look, my time that I'm going to leave San Diego does not change, right? I was always going to leave on that 6:30 flight because I had a show with Dollhouse Phil yesterday, right?
Yep.
So, Nick, I'm sitting there and I thought to myself, well, that was weird, but thank you for letting me stay in your place because Nick, the worst thing you can have happen is for her to go like this, get the hell out. Now you're in San Diego. What are you going to do? Go rent a hotel for
8 hours?
8 hours? For $200? So I'm like, well, it is what it is. You're mad at me. Oh, well.
What'd you do? Did you ever find out?
I have an idea what it could have been. I have an idea.
How debauched is the idea?
It's not bad at all.
What'd you do?
It's typical female
What
fuckery.
do you think you did?
Here's what I think happened.
Okay. We gotta suss this out.
This is pure female nature 101.
Okay.
When I got in and we were going through the day, everything was perfect. She tells me, hey, we're going to do dinner with a friend of mine tonight, a female friend, at 6:30. I went like this. Yeah, cool, whatever. Of
course.
Yeah, she's coming to visit. She's visiting from Dallas. Cool, no problem. Dallas. So Nick, I'm thinking, cool, no big deal, right?
Yeah.
We go to pick the friend up. We go out to eat. Everything's cool, right?
Yeah.
We go to drop the friend off eventually, later, because I'm the DD, right?
Uh-huh.
So we go to drop her off at the hotel. As we drop the friend off, and I don't know if you guys know this, but San Diego's gotten rough. It ain't the San Diego you remember. It's getting like LA Skid Row level, right?
Sure.
Homeless people and just suspect people, period, right? So when we go to drop her off, I was like this. I was like, hey, pleasure to meet you. And I get ready to leave, right? Mm-hmm. And she goes, oh, Drex, go walk her to the door. This place looks a little sketch. And I'm like, no big deal. I walk her to the door, Nick.
Yeah.
And when you walk with someone, you're still talking, right?
Sure.
And then I'm a talker, so we're still talking. I hear a horn. Talking again. A couple minutes goes by. I hear a horn again. It's a car now running, driving. He's now opposite of us, right?
Uh-huh.
So I look, and I thought that was who was beeping. I was kind of like, oh, whatever. Go back to talking again. The fuck? So I'm like, and she's like, oh, I think Miss San Diego is honking. I'm like, oh, okay. Get to the car. Yeah, I was honking because I used the bathroom. And no big deal. Let's go in, because her place from that hotel was exactly 13 minutes according to Google Maps, right?
Sure.
Get back to the place. Yes or no? Do you think she immediately when guys say we
didn't
use
go to the bathroom at all.
Didn't go to the bathroom at all, right?
Yeah, no,
you guys know this bullshit. So after all said and done, after everything that transpired, I mean, I'm not even gonna get into the rest of the night.
Right.
We'll just go with what I believe pissed her off. You know how this works out, right, Nick?
Jealousy.
The friend sent a text at some point, like, your friend is awesome, blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
Nick, I didn't, at no point did I, you know me, I don't yell. I wasn't cursing nobody, nothing. The whole night went cool. And then so imagine waking up and you're like, oh, the person's not in their own fucking place? Like, you just left me in your place? And then, Nick, I'd never sent a text. Because here's what happened. At first, you wake up, you're like this. Oh, she must have just stepped out.
Yeah.
An hour later. Oh. Maybe she fucking, got held up while stepping out.
She had to go to work.
So, Nick, hours passed, but hours, plural, right?
Yeah.
I woke up, remember, I'm still on like my own time, right? So I finally slept in. I never get to sleep in. By the time I realized, like, hey man, it's kind of late. It was like 11-ish, and I was like, well, I'll wait till noon. Noon comes. It was like 12. I was like, look, man, let me go ahead and look up restaurants, and that's when I went to go eat and stuff. So you had that huge, Nick. At no point did I ever think maybe I should, call or text, because I was like this. A guy realizes, oh, I think she's actually pissed at me, because she would have called or text like, oh, I stepped out for whatever reason, right? Nick, here's where I think females don't understand me in particular. Do you know how many fucks I give, Nick? Exactly 0. Look, if I'm staying in your place rent-free, you paid for dinner the night before, this is a win for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to leave when it's time for me to leave. Like, yeah, I pay for an Uber. Okay, sure.
Are you sure you're not a chick?
Look, man.
Look, he bought me dinner.
Dinner.
I stayed at his house rent-free. If he wants to leave, that's on him. Listen to
Look,
you.
man, these hoes ain't loyal, man. These hoes ain't loyal. So, but Nick, it got weird. Like, but Nick, you've been there. Every guy's been there where, like, a chick gave them the silent treatment. You're kind of looking like, wait a minute, let me get this straight. Rather than let's talk about it, you just said, I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick, if you and I ever had some issue, you would assume that at some point we would talk about it, not just, Nick, I'm mad at you.
Hey, kind of weird. What's going on?
Yeah. Hell, like, Nick, imagine, like, here's the thing. Imagine we were at Road Rage, and you were at Road Rage, I'm at Road Rage, but we never actually link up. Wouldn't you be like, kind of like, dude, what the hell? Like,
yeah,
Drex, we're here. Where are you at? And I just kept on like blowing you. Wouldn't you be like, well, dude, that seems weird? And then I just was like, I'm mad at you. You'd be like,
well, but you're gay.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it feels good. It feels good to be back and to be back in the male space. Like in the Discord chat, we talk about like, random stuff like that. It's just like, it's good because when you deal with, it doesn't matter what female, it doesn't matter if it's your mom, but it's all about it. Attention is their currency.
Right.
At some point, if she, this is the reason why, do you notice, Nick, in every story, the woman's the victim?
Oh, yeah.
It's all about feelings. If she feels a certain way, she will twist and manipulate a narrative designed to make her the victim. So in her mind, I bet you if you ever put her on the phone, it'd be, yeah, Drex tried to hook up with my friend and he's an asshole. It's like, that's not what happened at all. Like, Nick, you invited me. You invited the friend, right?
Right.
She said, you're gonna love my friend. Oh my God, I'm so glad you guys really got along together. Didn't you like it? You guys so you perpetuated all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the attention diverted away from you, now you're mad. Really? Fuck out of here. These bitches ain't shit.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have had sex with her right there on the step while your friend was watching. I mean, maybe if you hadn't have done that, everything would have been fine. No, I'm kidding. Of course. Well, it sounds fun. Sounds like you had a fun trip. One day you're going to figure out how to like do travel and not have nonsense.
To be off yet again. Well, I went and go do a COVID test before because I was still planning on going to Mexico.
Yeah,
and it was a bootleg hospital because they're like, yeah, we just started doing COVID test for travel. Like they said like a week or it was like 2 weeks or like a month ago. I'm like, just now? It's been going on for a year now. Like I mean, Nick, I'm just saying, like, just now?
I
don't know, man.
You don't have to. I hear you don't have to get a COVID test to come into the United States from Mexico, though.
Since when? Really?
You just cross the border or whatever.
Oh.
Then they put you on a bus and send you to a northern city or what have you.
Hey man, I want sanctuary, man.
So we got some chats that came in before the show, and YouTube has been doing a thing lately where they remove the chats. So I got to read these early ones.
Oh shit!
They remove the early chats, which is really, really, really frustrating. So I gotta make sure and grab these. Figbat DN, my man CJ. Have you met CJ?
We did at Road Rage.
What?
Yeah.
You wasn't at Road Rage?
It was. What other person with a British accent is a black dude with a beard? We took a picture with him. At the steps.
I don't even remember.
Oh my God.
I mean, I remember the picture now.
You're fucking drunk.
That was CJ?
Yeah.
I wasn't even drinking yet.
Oh, you need help then. You really
I didn't
need
realize it was CJ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The voice? You don't recognize the voice?
I don't even remember. Like, by that time, like, I'd just done the show.
Yep. Right after the show. Remember?
And I'm like,
he goes, hey, can I get a picture with you guys? And remember? And Dick was there.
Yeah, I remember the picture.
Yep.
Fully remember the picture and the scene. My brain did not put together that was CJ at all.
Yep.
Because after one of those shows, I'm just walking around, like, stunned pretty much the entire time. So, oh my God.
Yeah, it was wild stuff, man.
CJ! I'm sorry. He says, MIGTOWN podcast representative Figbat here. Hope all is well in Casa Riqueta. Well, it was. It was until Drexel just made me ruin my whole day. Have a great stream in case I fall asleep and miss the start of the show. Well, you didn't. I see you in chat. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Kayla Vakuya says, take my money and upvote. Love you guys. Good night. Hey, thanks. Kayla, Kela. What's the pronunciation?
Wait,
can I get a ruling?
Kela?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Kela, right?
Kiwi goes live. Says, Nick, I DM'd you a video on Twitter that I'd like to get Drexel's thoughts on. If he can make it all the way through. If you choose to play it on stream, rip your monetization. I'm not kidding.
I'm more intrigued. Uh-oh.
I gotta find.
Oh, you're killing me.
Well.
Yeah, someone said.
Ooh.
Kila. Oh.
Whoa. We can't play this.
What? You're killing me.
His comment is, this has been on YouTube for almost 7 years. How is beyond me? You want me to read the title of this video?
What's the title? We gotta know.
Chimp out at Popeyes and white woman is raped. Is the title of the...
Wait. What?
There's no way we could play this. There's no way we could play this on the show. We gotta watch it after the show.
What about audio? Is it audio safe?
You think the audio on chimp out at Popeyes and white woman is raped is gonna be safe?
Out with white woman at Popeyes, dude. Oh my God! So while you're doing that, I guess I could look on my phone.
There's no there. Oh my God! Hold on. Let me preview it here. Let me get the audio going through the speakers. We'll play the audio. We'll do a live react to the audio, but the audience can't hear it. We got to verify this won't like nuke everything. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Okay. We can do this. The video is completely innocuous. Like, the video is just a woman talking to a camera. I just checked all the frames on the video. There's nothing. It's not a video of this, okay? We've got to get this playing to the audience, right?
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay,
well, I guess we'll do the super chats, right? Super chats, and then before you said they disappear?
No,
Someone said they can't hear it.
Yeah, I know. They couldn't hear it. I had to preview what was going on.
Oh.
The super chats, no, only the ones that come in before I start the stream get moved off. I already addressed those, so we're good.
Oh.
We're good on that. So here we go. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna put the video up on stream. It's just some weird lady. I mean, I guess I can. It doesn't matter, right?
You said it was 7 years ago?
Yeah, September 18, 2016 is when this was posted. So I'll pull this up so you can see it too. One moment. That's not what I wanted to do. I just messed up your window. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that's... this one. Jeez, it's like I've never done this before.
I guess Ninja Bread Man says this chick is like, I guess, batshit crazy.
No.
It says Medicare did stream on her. Like, I don't know who this person is.
Here we go. Bop.
Oh! I mean, she looks crazy.
Okay, let's check it out. Oh, shit, it's still muted. God. I haven't had to do any of this for a while.
We got a bad situation right now. Zach Knight found that he could use his penis. He's got the perfect penis. He could use it like a laser to encase Angelina Ballerina in a cocoon. And she was twirling round and round in the cocoon. And we thought we had her under control. And the cocoon was getting thicker and thicker. And my men were feeding Zach Gatorade to help him stay hydrated so he could keep making his semen to wrap her around in a cocoon. And then he took a break for, I think, like a minute because he was getting tired.
Getting tired.
If you go to my Patreon page, you'll see the transcript of my brain-to-brain communication with him. And also, I've also posted a video that I made of my Skype conversation with him. He took a break for about a minute and sipped some Gatorade. And then she burst out of the cocoon. It exploded like a bomb, and it took out one of the decks on one of the towers on Church of Gale, and Zach and I got knocked unconscious because of the explosion. And in the meanwhile, because everybody at Church of Gale started relaxing and feeling like they had Angelina under control because of Zach Knight's perfect penis and the laser over her, Terrence Jenkins, Hugh Jackman, and Brent Spiner went down to Earth for a family reunion. And let me read you the letter that I got from Brent Spiner.
Yeah. Read it to us, Gail, please.
About this. Dearest Gail, I recently had both the fortune and misfortune of attending Terrence Jenkins' family reunion. What started as a happy occasion turned into complete chaos. So much has happened, it will take a mouthful to explain. Since Matthew and Gerard have been gone, Matthew and Gerard are still under Angelina's control. We got them back, and they started vomiting and everything, and then they went back to Angelina, and she got them back. Since Matthew and Gerard have been gone, Terrence and Hugh Jackman have been doing a lot of bonding, mostly by playing basketball together at the church rec center. Terrence had an upcoming family reunion at the old Popeyes, the one formerly owned by his late grandmama, and Hugh asked if he could come along. Hugh had been becoming more curious about Black culture, and with all of us being on your marriage list, we're kind of like family too. I asked if I could come as well, being that Hugh didn't have much exposure to Black people. Since my best friend LeVar Burton was Black, I thought I would make a good cultural translator for Hugh. Terrence gladly welcomed us both. The three of us arrived together at the Popeyes. Wafts of crispy fried chicken and hot potato wedges permeated the air, their heavy oils wetting my face and making me salivate. The building and surrounding parking area was jammed with hundreds of black people, their voices excited and raucous as they laughed and conversed. The female family members serving up chicken from behind the counter had to be even louder than the crowd in order to notify anyone of the fresh batches of food still coming out of the boiling hot deep fryers.
Yeah.
Their shouts were high and assertive as they shoved out trays and pushed cups of purple drink, not to be confused with grape juice or Kool-Aid, between tight clusters of busily conversing blacks. Outside, a few of the black men had their car windows rolled down, blaring bass-boosted rap music that vibrated the ground and shook the windows.
Yeah.
I could see Hugh getting
That's
a little
good music.
nervous. There was a sudden explosion of aggressive-sounding yelling from across the room, followed by bombastic laughter causing him to jump. I put my hand on his shoulder to reassure him, chuckling. It's just a different culture, Hugh. No need to be shy.
Settle down,
A
Hugh
minimally
Jackman.
dressed young black woman knocked into Hugh's shoulder as she passed the two of us on the way to the women's bathroom, and he turned to look. Like a train, two other women followed her in a line, followed by three black men, all of them smiling excitedly at one another. Hugh did a double take, then looked at me. Those men just followed those girls into the women's restroom, Hugh said quietly. Oh, yes, I answered. In black culture, public bathrooms are a very important social resource. It's where young black men and women go when they're ready to have a family and they meet a black person of the opposite sex. You mean they're going in there to get pregnant? Hugh asked incredulously. Yeah, Brent be right, Terrance chipped in. Making babies the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that be my little nieces in there. I'm so happy for them. Kwashika already got 8 or 9 kids back at her mom's house, and I think Laquifa got 5. Shawnee, I think this be her first one. Her mama in jail, though. She might have to drop it off with her aunt. Huh? They don't raise the babies, Hugh asked. Oh, no, I chuckled. It's tradition for black women to raise each other's children. The responsibility usually falls upon the grandmother. The younger women have a hard time finding men to grow their families with if they have too many kids to look after. What about the fathers? Black men are genetically programmed to leave once the woman is pregnant. It's how they diversify their gene pool. Don't they ever get married? Very seldomly. Married black people are more common in regions of the U.S. that don't have as many public bathrooms. Take the West Coast, for example. Have you noticed how there are way fewer black people in Los Angeles, California, versus Orlando, Florida? A few decades ago, California enacted statewide changes to limit their black population, which involved cutting the number of public bathrooms and making most public bathrooms require a key. If black people want to have babies, they have little choice but to get married. Otherwise, the odds are too slim of meeting someone new who happens to be black and also happens to be near any public bathrooms. I gotcha now, Brent. I didn't mean to sound racist or ignorant, Hugh apologized.
What are the odds?
That's quite all right, Hugh. You're educating yourself, which is the right thing to do. Our conversation was interrupted by loud screaming. A hulking, large black woman came jiggling over to Terrance, her arms outstretched. Terry! She cried shrilly. Quifanda! Terrance exclaimed. The buffalo-sized woman threw her body aggressively around Terrance in a thick bear hug, her warm breasts embracing his face seemingly of their own accord. Hugh startled with a loud roar and instinctively shot his fist into the woman's face to protect Terrance, who he thought was being smothered alive in this woman's bosom. The woman let out a yell of shock. Her already fat lips swelled up to twice their size, now taking up almost her whole face. Oh my goodness, Terrance exclaimed. This quieted the rest of the
Brett Spiner
Popeyes
from
as multiple
Star
heads
Trek wrote
turned to
all
look
this for
toward
her.
the injured
Of course.
Quifanda.
Allegedly.
Auntie Quifanda, you all right, bitch? A young man worriedly yelled. Shit dog, another man moaned. Voices from all over the room continued to chime in. I stay back, dog. Auntie Quifanda's face all blowed up. She don't need your ashy nigga arms all up in her face. "Dat my grandmama to me, nigga. Dat bitch raised my ass. Who you callin' nigga?" The voices rose, the tension escalated until all of a sudden the entire room imploded. The sea of black people seemingly diverged in on itself as all of them began to riot inside the tiny Popeyes. "Hey, that be fresh chicken. Don't be getting your ashy nigger asses all in my chicken. We eatin' dat," a girl at the counter yelled. She then screamed as her weave was torn from her head, and blacks began surging over the counter to begin throwing all of the food and destroying all of the equipment. Tables were being turned over in the dining area. People were screaming and yelling. I had to duck as a chair was thrown and sent crashing through a glass window.
Oh my God.
Hugh curled his fists and got ready to fight. I calmly put my hand to his chest to stop him. "We're all right, Hugh. It's just a chimp out." "A chimp out?" "Yeah, it's a bit like a black people thunderstorm. It's natural for them. It will pass soon. Just stay calm." I ducked again as a Gucci bag was flung toward my face. Terrance and I guided Hugh carefully through the raging chimp out, our shoes crunching on brightly colored fake nails beneath our feet. We watched from the sidelines as the Popeyes was being ravaged from the inside out. Terrance sat down, finally beginning to eat from a bucket of fried chicken. He chuckled at the scene before him. "Look at them couple of shaboons clawing off each other's extensions. Oh my goodness." "Shouldn't we call the cops?" Hugh asked. "We can't," I said simply. We're on Martin Luther King Street. No cop is going to show up here, especially if we tell them what's going on." "What?" Hugh was confused. I didn't have time to explain. The doors opened and a very white woman, dressed in all pink, tiptoed into the Popeyes. "Oh my goodness," Terrance yelled, standing up so fast he spilled the bucket of fried chicken all over his groin and pant legs. "No white woman in her right mind would show up in a crowd of black men. Especially in the middle of a Class 4 chimp out," I said. The tiptoed woman began dancing and then twirling herself all the way toward the middle of the Popeyes. That was when the winds changed. As if they all noticed her at the same time, all of the black men in the room began turning in unison toward the white woman to begin raping her. Hugh stood up and I planted my hand to his chest again. "This is normal, Hugh. Don't worry." But something about this black gang rape of a white woman in a Popeyes was not normal. I couldn't put my finger on it. That was when Terrance took off running toward the white woman. "Terrance, no! Hugh, we need to stop him. Hugh, what are you doing?" Hugh had taken off with Terrance, both of the men now forcing their way through the frenzied crowd to rape this strange woman. That was when I realized this woman was Angelina Ballerina. I felt my penis become more erect than it had ever been my entire life. So hard it ripped straight through the front of my pants. Before I could stop myself, I began racing toward the crowd, consumed with the thought of raping her. To my anguish, I was met with a wall of impossibly strong black men. I pried and pulled, desperate to get between them, but they were rock solid. It reminded me of the time I got into a fight with a retard. Black people have retard strength, I thought to myself. Scientists later confirmed to me that black people are genetically far stronger than whites. Put simply, the selective breeding involved in designing them for hard labor as slaves had created the perfect assault and rape machines. As a white man, I was unable to join the gang rape without their permission. They were in their element, so to speak. This is probably what very likely saved my life. In my aroused haze, I wound up bumping into Quee Fonda and like an animal threw myself on her from behind and began raping her. I couldn't stop myself. I blacked out for several minutes, ravaging this poor ebony woman beyond my control. When I came to, Angelina was already making her way out of the Popeyes. Terrance and Hugh were holding her hand from either side, while Angelina skipped along between them in satisfaction, disappearing with both of them back to her ship. I politely picked up Quee Fonda's weave, which had fallen off while I was raping her, then courteously apologized. "Don't you worry, sugar," Quee Fonda replied, sweetly understanding. "This fin to happen. Don't you worry your little white heart. I barely felt it anyway, honey." I was grateful that I hadn't hurt Quee Fonda. but I was still very much ashamed. Hanging my head, I hurriedly took my leave from the Popeyes. I am disheartened to report that Angelina Ballerina has now captured Terrance Jenkins and Hugh Jackman, and that I myself barely escaped. This woman is dangerous, and she is after all the men. I refuse to become the next victim. We must fight her, and we must defeat her. Your husband, Brent Spiner. Okay, what has happened is that I tried shooting my lightning bolts on Angelina. They're not even phasing her. And now the laser from Zach's penis is not phasing her either. She's inside this pink spaceship, and she's orbiting the Earth.
Yeah.
And everything we're shooting, it's a very powerful ship. And if we try to attack it, Zach says the explosion will be too deadly. It will have a very deadly explosion, and it just would be too dangerous. And we don't know what to do. I'm trying to shoot lightning bolts at her, but she's inside this pink spaceship, and my lightning bolts aren't even phasing her. She's got Hugh Jackman, Terrance Jenkins, Gerard Butler, Matthew McConaughey inside this pink spaceship that's orbiting the Earth. Yeah. My lightning bolts and my power shoes on her are not even phasing her. The pink spaceship just deflects them. And now Zach Knight, when he aims his laser at her, she inside this pink spaceship, it's not even, we don't know. Scientists out there, if you can help us come up with a solution. She went down to Los Angeles, destroyed half the city. Then Zach Knight hit her with his laser beam, and now she's in this spaceship. There's an email underneath. Call us if you can.
It ends there. Call us if you can. Oh my God. That's the best Hollywood script I've heard of in years.
I mean, it's better than everything that just, I mean, anything that's on Netflix right now. I think that story was better.
Was Zach, what was the guy's name? He's a famous guy. With the laser penis?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
What was his name? Zach,
Galifianakis.
No, it wasn't Zack Snyder. Zach Knight. That guy's got to be like a porn star or something, right? Like he has to be.
Wow.
Was that your phone buzzing? That was your phone buzzing. I figured that was YouTube calling me to say, go away.
I have no words.
That was, oh my God. Kiwi goes live. Thank you for doing that. I had no hope for, you're on the show. And since YouTube's racist, I had no hope for monetization anyway.
Oh,
so that's fine.
I hope people send it in chats because your show's basically, this might be the last show.
That video has been there since 2016.
Damn.
And it's on her channel. Like, it's not like that's a re-upload. That's hers.
So who is that chick?
Gail Cord Schuler.
Like, but who is she though? Just some random. I mean, she had the crazy eyes though, right? Like you saw the eyes, you're like, oh, this chick's crazy.
She's someone. That's for sure. Yeah. Crazy? What are you talking about? It's just a woman reading a letter from Brent Spiner. Data from Star Trek about his experience at a Popeyes. Look, I've been to a Popeyes. I can't disagree with a single moment. What happened?
A chimp out.
Class 4.
A class 4 chimp out.
But watch out, because when he encountered the wall of men, it reminded him of the time he got in a fight with the retard. Oh, that time, apparently.
Yeah, that time. it was an immovable wall. They're bred to be. Wait, what did she say? Rape machines and
manual labor rape machines or whatever. That thing goes from 0 to 100 to 1,000.
Quick.
To like 1,000,000.
Yeah, it went there, man.
It was an exponential growth. It's like a slow burn at first. At first, it's just a crazy lady talking about some weird cum cocoon.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how it actually got there. How did it get there though? Like, I mean, it started off like, okay, I guess we got this cocoon thing going, and
Yeah.
And then it went to the Popeyes. And
Well, Brett Spiner
Well,
took
it's
Hugh
the
Jackman
email.
to a Popeyes
Yeah.
because through his experiences with his good friend LeVar Burton, he learned apparently that black people like Popeyes fried chicken. And so he figured he would take Hugh Jackman to the Popeyes to show him black culture. Because that's the cultural center of blacks, right? Is the Popeyes.
Of course. You know what makes that so hilarious though?
I can think of a lot of things that makes it hilarious.
It's a twisted version of like hearing white people talk about Latinx, and you're like, so let me get this straight. A white person's going to tell Latinos how they're supposed to self-identify.
Yeah.
Or in this case, like, yeah, this is don't be calm. This is just black culture.
Yeah. Calm down. They're just going into a public bathroom to get pregnant and have babies because this is how they procreate. I mean, and that's why when there aren't public bathrooms around, black people get married apparently because there's no public bathroom, or if there's very few, it's unlikely you're going to run into
Of course.
another black person at a public bathroom. So how would you have sex with anybody?
Wow.
That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
I mean, that is definitely God tier, man. I knew that to like cleanse my palate after San Diego.
I'm in I'm in actual shock. Like I don't know if anything else can be funny today.
World Star Hip Hop. Yeah. World Star is, you know.
You love World Star. Everybody loves World Star.
I mean.
But I love World Star, not everybody yelling World Star whenever anything happens at all.
Doesn't that shit piss you off?
Yeah.
It's like, can't you just let the fuck shit moment just be, right? Like you know, we because these moments are needed, right? Like so long after humans are gone and been wiped away and aliens come to look at the charred remains of everybody, they need every one of those World Star videos, right? They just don't want to hear you screaming World Star all the day. Like, they want to see the degeneracy of the last of the civilization.
Just put the watermark on it.
Just put the watermark.
World Star watermark on it.
Yeah, it's just
one guy says, "Hey, World Star, check this out. Look at these ratchets." And then you turn the camera around, and that's it. You don't need anything else.
You don't need anything else. Well, you got Walmart fights, right? Okay, now what are your favorite? What is your personal favorite? We can ask the chat too. Okay, is it Walmart, Waffle House, or Chuck E. Cheese?
My favorite is still felony fights.
Yeah.
You remember when that dude got knee dropped?
Yeah.
Drex. The Mexican dude who knee drops him is like 260. He's a beast. And he leaps and drops his knee on a man's
man.
Like neck.
Yeah, it was straight up on bach, man. Just brat. Ugh.
Oh
yeah,
my
gas
God.
stations are up there, man.
But
IHOP 3 a.m. on Friday. You know, Nick, how do you get into a fight though at a public venue? Like I never understood it. Like so you went to go get some pancakes with your family, right?
Yeah.
How does getting pancakes with the family turn into a fucking brawl?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always weird when you see someone with like kids. And
Yeah, like
dad or mom, and
I mean, you want your kids seeing it? Come on, man.
I don't know. Unless you're at a Popeyes, doesn't happen at a KFC though, because that's where white people eat chicken.
Of course.
That's why it's
and they
not
don't go to the public restrooms.
Right. Well, no, they don't even have them at KFC.
Of course.
Public restrooms, that's the fry oil. Oh my God. Painful buggery. Does Drexel enjoy this? I teach biology. My wheelchair-bound black student said she had a question that upsets people. I suspected a tough conversation about her disability. She said, Kamala Harris isn't black, right?
No, she's not.
It's not.
She's not.
She's as black as she needs to be for the moment.
Correct.
But she's not
an opportunist. First of all, shout out to my man, Minister Jap, for roasting her. He calls her Killer Cam. She's done nothing but tear down black. Well, here's the thing. The one thing that she does have in common with black women is that when she wakes up every day, she has two goals. Destroy black men and try to be a white woman. That's like the goal of most black women, these fucking German shepherds. So I will give her that. I'll at least give her that her goals are the same. Because as you notice, black women were all about Kamala Harris, right?
Yeah.
Twerking with children. Yeah, she did that. Her little dance, half-ass twerk. So that's basically what it is. Yeah, that's her goal every day is, try to be a white woman, and then, of course, like I said, destroy black men. And if she had a dick, it would get hard for destroying black men. I mean,
Gross.
throwing up, locking up dudes
so
that are innocent, extending sentences, anything that she can do to destroy a black man, she's definitely there. Obama, yeah, that guy. Barry Soetoro, yeah.
So I got
Socialist
something
clown.
from Ty the other day.
How's he doing?
He's doing pretty good. We watched it on the show before, but you weren't here. And since we used to watch MMA together, I figured we'd watch this.
Hey, man.
You up for watching a quick fight? Not sanctioned. This is a non-sanctioned bare knuckle bout
Oh, that's my favorite.
in a bathroom
I hope. Wait.
in Oklahoma. Have you seen this?
It doesn't end well, I'm sure.
Oh, it ends great. Let me see. I gotta find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll pull it up in just a second here. So here's the here's the backstory that you need to know. There are two Oklahoma University football players, and then there are two brothers. All right, you'll recognize them because the football players are the big guys.
Of course.
They're football players. Okay, here we go. See that? Okay, I can make it a little bit bigger. Apparently not. It's as tall as it's getting. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, boys, hey, get out of here. Oh, what you got? Hey, put the phones on. Get out of here.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, buddy. Oh shit, young blood. Oh shit. Hey. Hey, he ain't fucking around, cuz. He got his nobody coming back, bro. Hey.
Hold up. My man with the beard. I'm out of
Hey,
here.
I'm
Funny,
out.
bro. Hey, guillotine.
Watch the background, though.
Hey, rear naked choke. Tap out, motherfucker. Oh shit, bro.
Ooh.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't playing around, bro.
That escalated quick, though. Well, first of all, hold on. Why are we getting in a fight in a bathroom? Like, look, Nick, I don't know about you.
You saw the one guy, he'd already been hit. He's got that bloody nose coming.
Yeah,
So
but
there's some backstory. I don't know.
I don't care what the. Look, I'm not fighting you in a bathroom, bro.
No, I'm not fighting anybody.
Like-
First of all, I'm not fighting shit.
Anyway,
I'm
I'm
old.
too goddamn old. I got a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Once I had a kid, like I try to avoid fighting at all costs. But if I have to fight, it's not gonna be in a fucking bathroom. Nick, I don't want to slide on piss.
Yeah, especially a bar
A
bathroom.
bar
with a
bathroom.
bunch of people in it. You know that's a nasty
Yeah, just
bathroom.
like, dude. And God forbid I got like nice clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oh, speaking of which, years ago there was a drunk chick who fell over and like she fell into the vomit at Cowboy Jack's. So some chick man, like Nick, and slipped and fell in it. I'm talking like,
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, just nasty, man.
So the the one guy, I don't know what happened, but apparently because you see the guy's got the bloody nose and he looks off to the side for a second.
Yeah.
He apparently, someone mentioned in the comments the last time I talked about this, he asked his brother, which one do you want?
Oh.
So these two guys, brothers, have been amateur MMA fighters for a decade. And these football players are just football players. So they thought they were picking on some small guys or whatever, getting into it with some small guys. I don't know if I shouldn't classify it as picking on. I don't know what happened between them. They thought they were getting into it with a couple little guys, and they got worked.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm glad you showed this video because this is something that you and I talked about numerous times. When we first watched UFC, and Hoist Gracie made his run, right? His undefeated run.
Yeah.
People kind of took notes. Don't get me. We grew up on Bruce Lee and martial arts, but like to actually see like an actual fight, not a choreographed fight. What we always talked about was, I don't know why people have this thing where like just being bigger means that you're gonna win. No. Skill matters. precision matters, technique matters. Like just being a big dude, yeah, you may be able to absorb some blows, but Nick, that's soft tissue. You get those eardrums, the throat, balls,
the dude who
eyes.
The dude who hit the wall with his face.
Yeah.
They busted his. They had to reconstruct his orbit.
Yep.
And I don't know if someone said he lost his eye, but like it was in bad shape. Don't get in a fight in a bathroom.
Here's the thing.
Should we watch it again? Watch
Here's
the replay?
I mean, we could, but Nick, let me just say this.
Yeah.
The next time you bump into a dude, Nick, watch where the fuck you're going. What are you supposed to say?
Sorry, man.
My bad.
Yeah.
Nick, what if you're 10 times bigger than the dude? What do you say?
Sorry, man. My bad.
My bad. Because you don't know, A, what he knows. B, Nick, what if he's packing?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about those massage parlors. Yeah. All it takes is one crazy beta male enraged to light up a whole bunch of people's nights.
Knife, gun.
Like
suddenly you got a pencil sticking out of your neck.
It's like, over what, though? Over a brush up? Come on, man.
And your ego.
In your ego, yep.
Because you can't control their ego.
Correct. You can control you can, listen, there's nothing wrong with bitching up if it gets you home safe. This whole tough guy thing, because this ain't bitching, it's just being smart. Like
bitching up is when you act big and then you have to do the bitch up later. If you're just humble and like, you know what? Sorry, man. That's not a bitch up. That's just being reasonable.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I don't have time to fight these people. First of all, I'm not at a bar, period. And if I was at a bar, I wouldn't be in a bar, in the bathroom bar, when dudes, I'm the dude with the drink, right, Nick? Fuck that, my man.
Big step.
Big step. Like, dude, if I see, like, do you know who actually had the best place to be in that whole situation? Whoever was in the shitter. Because the door was closed.
Because the dude with the drink was in the other one.
That's right. Because, Nick, if you hear some shit jumping off and you hear someone's head crack against, do you know how hard that wall is? I mean,
that's block.
It's a block. Your shit, like
he's done. You notice he stopped moving.
He did. He wasn't fighting back.
If he's not out, he wishes he was out.
No. Now let's say this though. Let's take a quick moment to realize something. The next time you guys watch these action movies where you guys keep fighting, Nick, or God forbid, because there's some women out there like Clarissa Shields who believes that she can beat 99% of men. Did you hear about that? Talking fucking crazy. Typical females talking crazy.
Who's this?
Exactly, right? She's actually like a world champion boxer.
Oh, okay.
But she's a woman, so that
she thinks she can beat male boxers?
She thinks she can beat men, period. She's insane. Now, as you know, I'm all about strong woman, Heather Swanson.
Right.
Because Heather Swanson is stunning and brave. And I want these broads to get paralyzed and killed. It's what I've been waiting for ever since. But it's the only thing I give Biden credit for. God bless Joe Biden and his executive orders for men to identify as women. Oh, did I tell you I identified as a woman?
Did you?
For the first time, yep.
Where?
I was at work, and I was filling out some work documents, and I identified as a woman for the first time in my life. True story, not lying.
Wait, did you get a pay cut immediately to 70% of what
you know what?
Make?
But here's the thing: if I did, this will protect me from ever being fired because, as you know, I now have a pussy pass.
Right.
So real talk. Like, people thought I was so I told one of my coworkers, and she thought I was joking, and she goes, "Oh my God, you did it? Yeah, I'm a stunning and brave woman. Like, I'm trans. Fuck, what you want me to say?
I just want you to stay away from public bathrooms when black men are around because I think then you'll have a baby." That's what I learned today.
Man.
That's how you have babies as a strong black woman.
Hey, man.
Also, stay away from Brett Spiner. Apparently, he cannot keep his dick in his
I don't know what he was talking about, man.
Here, let's watch this one more time.
Let's see it.
Because I love the slap at first. He slaps him before he starts punching him. Did you catch that?
I think I might have missed that. Let me see.
Okay,
We're going to run that back.
I'm gonna mute it so we can talk. Slap, bam, bam, bam. My God, he got saved by his buddy's ass.
He did.
That would have been broken.
But look at the guys trying to take a piss though. They're like, "Yo, bro, I'm just trying to take a leak."
Yeah.
I mean,
these guys are rolling around in urine right now.
I'm convinced that dude is Ben Askren, though. He looks exactly like Ben Askren.
Who's Ben Askren?
He's a fighter. I'm convinced this dude is Ben Askren.
Little guy?
Yeah, who's got him in the chokehold right now, right?
Does he have a brother?
I don't know. This guy looks. It's not him, but he looks.
Oh, God! And he rubs down that.
Damn.
Oh,
Because my man's not moving.
Yeah.
He hits that wall, Nick. There's no movement.
No.
I mean, he literally goes like this. He did the slide. It was the.
Yeah. But then he gets. See, this is why you do MMA in a ring, because he's sitting there. And it's like
without a ref to because
you could die. This is why you don't get in fights.
So Nick, watch this. You've heard of that story, right? When the guy, I think it happened right here. Like, was it Mankato or Rochester?
St. Cloud.
St. Cloud, right?
Yeah,
Where
dude got clocked behind like a Dairy Queen.
the head, right? It's hemorrhage.
He hit the cement. One of those, the parking barriers, guys, that the cement, raised cement thing so you don't drive your car onto a sidewalk. Yeah, the guy got punched, luggy shot, falls back, done.
Yep.
Life over.
Yep. Dude, Nick, this is why I always say, man, when I go out, because, people have asked me about, places, Drex, did you feel safe here? I was like, look, dude, when I tell you guys that when I travel and stuff, I'm going wherever, whether it's here or afar, right? Nick, I am not getting in anybody's way. If I'm out there somewhere and someone says something like, hey, man, you looked at my girl, look, Nick, yo, man, I wasn't doing nothing. This is the universal sign of, yo, surrender, no big deal, and move on. Like, this whole, Nick, because that whole situation had to carry into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, that's the thing that I want to know.
I want to know what happened that led up, because if you're in the bathroom arguing, because remember, someone had to, you know what that was, Nick? Let's bring it to the bathroom, because why else would somebody be recording, right? No one sits in the bathroom and pulls out a camera, unless they're into something else.
Hey, check this out. So I was just looking. These are the videos that show up. It's like the next recommended videos. We're on live.
Oh shit! Yeah, there we are.
Right now. Why would it show us the video that we're on? I'm logged into YouTube on this account.
That's wild, man.
Anyway, I just saw that. That was funny. Okay, so thank you.
But damn, though. But though, therein lies a life lesson,
I don't
right?
want my face hit into
I don't
a
want
brick.
my dude. Well, yeah, and I don't know.
That's always the thing in Friday, right?
Oh, Walker and Braden Brown is their names. Look, I don't know if people understand, Nick, because we talked about this when we sparred back in the day. I was like, dude, when you are around people who fight the muscle memory and stuff, because Nick, when average Joe swings a punch, it's telegraphed, right?
Yeah.
It opens up. He's opening up. Usually they're throwing haymakers. To a guy with any skill, you're done.
Well, that's why he slaps him.
Yeah.
He throws the slap with the left, and the guy, he's
Stuns.
gonna take that, and he's gonna look towards the slap because it wasn't enough.
Yep.
It's just a little tap to But then his right comes out of nowhere for this guy, and suddenly you get hit right up here.
Yeah. You stunned. It was a stun hit. Do you notice how fast he went down though? Because if my man wasn't there though, when he was about to get that suplex, if his man isn't there,
those ribs are broken, man.
Done. Because or it's the neck. Because if you can get the neck, Nick, and you can suplex, you hit a. Do you know? You saw the bully who slammed that kid, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? I think he's like Australian or something.
The big kid,
huge, big, and
the little skinny bully.
And he grabbed him, and Nick, I thought he died.
But his legs hit that cement thing first.
It was like, yeah, man. You guys in the chat know what I'm talking about, man. That kid, because I never liked bullies. There's something, just on a base level about my personality. There's something about someone trying to take advantage of like littler kids and stuff. And in this case, the football. I've been around jocks because I didn't get along with jocks very well because people think like Drex must be a jock because he's on the team. No, do not include me with these fucktards, right? Because Nick, it's that mentality, that machismo. I'm like, dude, you better go sit down somewhere. You might have getting killed, like Benjamin Wilson, Benji.
See, people are saying play it. A bunch of oh, here it is. Here it is. This is only 30 seconds long. Oh wait, this is a news story. Is this going to show it? Yeah, it's gonna show it.
Was it showing?
We're gonna watch that kid.
Oh yeah. Oh god, this
Here
is
we go.
beautiful.
Here we go. Okay.
A bullying victim has become an internet hero after he turned the tables on his tormentor. Take a look. It was
What
all
is
caught
this
on
kid
tape
doing?
on
That
Monday.
kid is
Casey Haynes,
four
the
of him.
bigger boy on the right, is seen being punched several times by a smaller boy. Suddenly, though, Casey then just body slams the other boy and sending the other boy scampering off. The video's gone viral, and a Facebook page supporting Casey
You
has
see
more
the
than
stagger?
45,000 fans.
That kid's lucky his leg's not broken. It might be actually.
Yeah. I think I'm not.
His leg might be broken.
He might have broke. Damn.
One more time. I mean, that
Someone
is,
but rip his
On
legs.
his tormentor. Take a
That
look. It was
is
all caught
a-
on tape on
But
Monday.
he's actually
Casey
hitting this
Haynes,
kid.
The
Oh,
bigger
yeah.
boy
Well, these
on the
girls
right,
are just sitting there looking at
is seen
it.
being
This
punched
is all
several
fun
times
and
by a
games.
smaller boy. Suddenly, though, Casey then just body slams the other boy and sending the other
Drex!
boy, the other boy scampering off. The video's gone viral, and a Facebook page supporting Casey.
He can't put
has
any
more than
weight on that right leg.
45,000
I think it's
fans.
broken.
Yeah, it's broke. He broke it. Yeah. You know, bruh.
Oh.
Nick. Someone said that was a Zan gift. You know what though? This is a prime example that we talk about. It's the mentality, right? That's why there was that old saying, that old adage. It's not the size of the dog in the fight; it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see this, like usually it's the other way around. Usually it's a big kid bullying someone who's physically inferior to them.
Yeah.
But every now and then you do get that because he's the big, probably a quiet kid. He's not like that. Like once you stand up for yourself, though, hey man,
I bet that kid never punches him again.
never again.
Do you remember Bart? He's in my grade, Bart. I don't want to say his last name.
Vague, maybe.
He hung around with like our man Aaron H and stuff, and Scott S.
Mm.
There
I
was
vaguely remember that name, like vaguely.
there was one time where actually one of the jock kids came up. I think he pushed me. I was holding a Mountain Dew. Yeah, he pushed me and I fell, but my Mountain Dew stayed level because I kept it cool, I guess.
Of course.
And then he was trying to get to, I think, Aaron. And he went after him. And Bart comes up and just,
Oh.
it was like the funniest thing because he thought he was attacking, because he was attacking a weaker person. And then Bart out of nowhere, just like, and Bart wasn't a big kid.
Doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
You just need that rage.
He put hands all over him. It was like,
Yep.
oh.
Well, the thing is, though, is that Nick, when it comes to getting hit in the face,
Yeah.
most people, we talked about this on the stream. Dollhouse Phil and I, we were saying because he's talking about with women, with some of the things that happened in London. Most, not even women, Nick, people have never been punched in the face. Getting hit in the face changes shit.
Yeah,
Most people,
because-
because they're not used to force hitting them in the face.
Unless you're trained to.
unless you're trained to do that.
That's why boxers and MMA fighters wear headgear and do pretty heavy contact
Yep.
on the head because you got to get your brain used to being concussed a little bit. And you got to get your neck used to compensating for that pressure.
And that's the other thing. Because if
And-
you don't, that's how you stagger.
Yeah.
And man,
And then, yeah. So that football player, he's used to getting hit with a helmet on. He's used to getting hit in the body. Getting tackled.
getting that headshot, when you take that, just, I mean, but his buddy, though. Now, Nick, I always wonder, was the buddy really talking, or did he just was happened? And this is another thing, Nick.
With a buddy who got slammed?
Who got slammed?
He's the guy who pushed him.
What was that? Was that the one? I thought
Yeah.
it was.
No, because, okay, so the main guy sitting
Yeah.
there talking smack or whatever, and then the guy turns, and he's not looking. The buddy walks up, and he pushes him.
Yeah, I see.
And so that's the dude who...
Wait, Lana Rhodes?
That's not Lana
We know it
Rhodes.
ain't her, but if it was, I mean, DM me.
Yeah, Lana, send me an email. I'll get you to meet up with Drex. It'll be fine. I wonder what she was saying. It's all spam, but
Yeah, I know.
just says daddy over and over. That's not. Oh, that's not as
that's
funny.
no fun.
Too bad. Anyway, God, that's I love watching
But
fights.
Nick, what is your favorite part about looking at fights? Like, what is it that does it for you?
It's the reality of how quick real fights are. Like when you don't have two professionals in a ring.
In movies, it's all this, right? It's all the choreography.
But even in MMA, you got two guys who are good at fighting. They're not taking clean hits. It's a sport.
Yep.
And when you get into the gritty level of a real fight, I mean, it's the reality of a situation, and you're watching what happens when the human condition is put to its paces, and you lose quick.
Well, Jackie Chan is who talked about that, of all people. I believe Jet Li did also. He's like, in a real fight, he goes, yeah, a real fight, I think he said it doesn't even last 30 seconds. Your average. Nick, I mean, look at World Star. Like, how many times it's basically, it's a bunch of screaming.
It only lasts a long time if there's more than one person.
If there's a brawl, right? As long as it's one-on-one, dude, it doesn't last long, man.
Yeah, and I never have time to get in a fight in a crowd.
Hey.
When you see people getting stepped on and kicked.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but
those are the fights I don't like watching. I don't like watching the like when they had the riots or whatever, and there'd be like 8 people, and there'd be someone like soccer kicking someone in the face while they're down. Like, I mean, I'll watch anything. I'm a terrible human, but I don't like watching that because it's like, ooh, that's
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to someone bullying, I always like seeing bullies get their comeuppance. But one of the things I've noticed about a lot of fights, though, Nick, I think the reactions of the people around is kind of like my favorite, right? Like the visceral and whatever the big hit is, right? Whether it's a punch, a body slam, whatever. I think I love that part. But I like paying attention to the people around, the audience.
Yeah. Have you ever seen this one? This is what we're doing now, apparently.
Oh God.
Nick and Drex review internet fight.
Hey. You mean, like, fuck is you talking about?
What is she thinking?
Look at this strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
She's not speaking for you. You got a bum ass A-boy jacket that came out in 1990.
This guy's got a foot on her easy.
And 100 pounds. Just running their mouth.
He's like grinning right now.
I'm done. I'm just done. Get your money up. All right? All right? You want those my shoes?
Her girlfriends are helping her out too.
Yep, gassing her up.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
German Shepherds. German Shepherds.
Damn, you petty as hell. You can't even afford this now. Nobody mentioning you. What you doing that for?
Look, this is okay. These are German Shepherds, everybody. These are your queens.
I don't talk when you get mad.
You sound stupid.
Fucking dirty bitch.
You sound.
Damn.
You know me?
So you decided. Look, now you want to fight him, though.
The simp comes on.
The simp.
And he gets worked.
See how quick that escalated? Look at that man strength. Look at that man strength.
What were you thinking? He's getting picked up and dropped.
And dropped.
Whoa,
Still getting work. Yeah, my man is right. Who is that? Ambulance chase. Do not be a white knight.
Hey, she deserved every.
She deserved worse.
She
deserved a lot worse.
Every square millimeter of that palm.
I want females to actually get treated the way dudes get treated. Because if a dude talk crazy to you and God forbid put hands on you, Nick, you could lose your life as a dude.
Oh yeah,
your life.
Well, you saw what happened. The disproportionate response that the guy got. I mean, she got a slap. That dude got his ass torn up.
Yeah, dude, ripped apart. So this is the thing. I don't want these women to get slapped. I want them to get beat down the way men get beat down. I want more Ray Rice. That's what I want to see. Because here's the thing, Nick. You push for equality. You walk around, you run your fucking mouth saying, we can do whatever a man can do. And then Nick, who gets up in people's faces? Who gets up in whose faces? It's not dudes. Dudes are not getting up in women's faces, I promise you. Guys aren't running around barking at women, doing all this posturing. It's women doing that shit. Women are the ones who instigate these fights. You see what I'm saying? So don't instigate a fight, Nick, and then put hands on a man, and then look, what's the first thing they do when they get hit? You can't hit a woman. See, and then now you're a victim. No, fuck that. Listen, beat these bitches down. Nope. Nope. I want to see. Listen, I love seeing women take L's. Nick,
that Ray Rice one-hit wonder.
it was beautiful.
That scored a Sony BMG contract.
Well, because my thing is this. Yeah, look, Chris Brown. Look, here's the thing. Don't say you want equality, but then when you get it, like I said, was that Joe Mixon? It's happened to a lot of guys. Kareem Hunt. Like, there's lots of dudes that women have been running their mouths, talking crazy, Nick, putting hands on dudes. But yet when the dude retaliates, oh, he's the bad guy. But yet, remember, I think it was, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I can't remember if it was Joe Mixon or if it was Kareem Hunt. But she was calling him the N-word and shit. So she's saying things to provoke him.
Yeah.
And then, she's the victim. It's like, no. Because if a dude said that, what would they say, Nick? You had it coming. You had it coming. No. So they have it coming. Listen, guys, whenever you need to go ahead and put hands on these ratchet-ass German Shepherds, show no mercy. Wait, where's Chad Wheeler at? Nick, I hope you defend him.
Chad Wheeler.
Oh, man, he put hands on a German Shepherd, man. She's one of these queens of Squirrel Mountain and ran her mouth about black men ain't shit, right?
Yeah.
And she got a white zaddy. And then he was on that Hi-Ya channel that you got. Hi-Ya! And he put hands. Listen, I will wear a Chad Wheeler jersey. I'm going to find this man's jersey, man. He put hands on this broad, Nick. Fucked her whole face up. Not as bad as War Machine did to Christy Mack, though. Not that bad. And Christy Mack deserved it. She deserved it. Because, Nick, do you know who was the real victim in the Christy Mack situation? The guy who was smashing Christy Mack, right?
Yeah.
Because you're there smashing Christy Mack thinking, hey, I'm having a good time. This is all good. And all of a sudden, War Machine bursts through the door. You're like, what? Now your life is getting threatened over the machinations and evil shit that Christy Mack was doing. Fuck Christy Mack. War Machine's a piece of shit too, but still.
I got a news story for you. Someone sent this to me a long time ago. I don't think I showed it to you, but I was supposed to. So, you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you read this? I'll read it out loud, but. Man nearly raped after attempting to rob a home. Las Vegas. Metro police have confirmed that a teenage male nearly raped and killed a man after attempting to break into his home. Police say that the robber, male, 37, attempted to break into the teenager's home when the teenager opened the door revealing a gun. The teenager then stated, "Let's not turn this rape into a murder," and pulled out his genitalia. The robber, in fear for his life, called the police, then laying on the ground with his hands above his head, the man said he thinks the teenager was just trying to scare him, but the teenager seems to state otherwise. The circumstances surrounding the incident are still under investigation, but the teenager has not been charged with anything as far as we know. I'm going to break in here. Let's not turn this rape into a murder.
Bruh. See, this is what I like to see. Nick, Nick, I want savagery. I want savagery.
Where did I see this? Some woman just same thing happened.
She jumped to a rape slave?
Yeah, did you see that news
It was in
story?
a Discord. I saw that and I screenshotted it. And
she's feeding him Viagra?
Hey, look, man. Hey, it is real in these streets. I need to find that picture, man. Oh man, I screenshotted it. It was before I went to San Diego. Let me find that picture, man. That was all kinds of.
I got it right here.
Oh, do you?
This is from 2011, man.
Yeah, it's from a while back.
Here we go. We're gonna read this story real quick.
Oh yeah, this is great.
I've got it. Woman keeps robber as sex slave, feeding him only Viagra. No, I don't want to subscribe to the Indian Express. The Russian man who tried to rob a hair salon was overpowered by the owner, a karate black belt. A Russian man who tried to rob a hair salon got more than what he bargained for when the female shop owner, a karate black belt, overpowered him, stripped him naked, and for the next 3 days used him as a sex slave to teach him a lesson, force-feeding him Viagra to keep the lesson going. Viktor Jasinski, 32, admitted to police that he'd gone to the salon in in Mishovsk, Russia, with the intention of robbing it, reports the Daily Mail. But the tables were turned dramatically when he found himself overcome by owner Olga Zajic, who happened to be a black belt in karate. I want to see Olga. I want to see Olga.
Olga Zajic? How you say that?
Zajic.
Okay. I'm looking her up.
Z-A-J-A-C.
I hope she's hot.
She allegedly floored the would-be robber with a single kick. Then, in a scene reminiscent of Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, police say Zajic dragged the semi-conscious Jasinski to the back room of the salon and tied him up with a hairdryer cable.
God damn.
She fed him Viagra and had sex with him for 3 days before releasing him, telling him that he'd learned his lesson.
Oh, shit.
What?
This is... No way, that's her.
What, is she like hot and small?
No. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta make sure we got the right picture. Because look, that's her, according to the article, right?
Oh, okay.
But then the name pops up. This person, this Olga. I swear to God, if that's Olga, if this woman is Olga Zajic, hey, Nick. I mean, let's just keep it real. Because this is the one who's from the article. See?
She's owner of a hair salon and HRT dealership.
Yeah, bruh.
Well, that would explain how he got ruined.
Nick, I think it might be. Because look, that's her. She is hot. Olga Zajic can fucking get it, man.
Well,
She ain't bad at all.
Here, just a second. Let me see. I'll see if I can pull up a picture on her on screen.
Damn. Yeah, that's some Futurama shit. Death by Snoo Snoo. Yeah, bruh. She fed him Viagra, Nick. She took the D.
It's fine.
Damn.
Here we go. Let's here, I'll pull up the side by side of her.
I think that's her, dude. Like that's.
I think it's her.
I think it's her, and then she buffed up after the attack, right? I bet you she
Maybe.
probably was like, oh, I better really. Oh yeah, Olga can get it, man. Fuck what you heard. Yeah, I can get with that. I like that. Yeah, I like Olga.
I'm not getting raped. I'm doing the rape.
Yeah, she's doing the rape. Yeah, she just took it. She just took the D.
Here's another picture of her. No, that's someone else. Never mind. Oh God.
Yeah, y'all tripping if y'all don't think Olga. Hey man, Olga can get it, man.
Death by
Hey,
Snoo
y'all know I have that thing for Estel in Streets of Rage. Look, man, the buff chicks can get it too, man. Man, Estel was buffed. I was like, oh Jesus.
That's how big her arms are. Imagine how big those thighs are.
I know, right?
That thunder kick.
Damn, yeah, she's on some straight up She-Hulk shit. Was that Abby? It's something else, man. Well, you know what though, Nick? Do you notice that even Olga still looks like a fucking woman? Whereas like with Abby, it was like, what are we doing, right? Like, what are we doing? Like, ugh. Abby was gross. Still never played that game though.
No.
Nick, do you know that even after we made our little video, roasting that piece of shit game, that people wanted us to do a playthrough, and you saw the video of the Asian dude who literally fucking cut the fucking game in half, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Nick, my man was like this. He was streaming it. Fuck this game. Takes out his scissors. Just. It's garbage.
I watched like 20 minutes of PewDiePie playing it.
He said he's like, this is not
it's like
fun.
It's just not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not fun.
He wasn't bashing it or anything. He's just like, it's just not good. Like, it's pretty, but it's not good. Oh, God. Stacy Dealman says, hi, Drex. We missed you. Heart.
Oh, hey. Appreciate that.
Saucy Boy Plays says, a Drex stream on my birthday.
Oh, hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Saucy Boy Plays. Oh, wait, this person's not real. They're from Australia. You spoil me, Nick. I'm a brewer and got myself a dark ale aged in a 40-year-old Highland Park barrel. Ooh, best birthday ever. Thanks to both of you for all the laughs. An Aussie brewer.
Whoa.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
How was that? Oh.
I got it. Press the wrong button. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, even though you're on the bottom of the disc or whatever. Australia. Fac Uniga says, hey, Nick and Drex, did you hear about the gay advocate who became a child court judge and got arrested for a certain kind of illegal pornography? He pushed drag queen story time. Shocker. Yeah, I broke that story.
Wait, who is this, Nick? I need answers. Who?
A judge in Wisconsin.
Of course it was Wisconsin.
On the child court.
Mm-hmm.
Was the CEO of Cream City Foundation, which is
Cream City. Stop.
Cream City Foundation, which is an LGBTQ plus nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
He was that until he became judge. Then he was no longer CEO, right? Because you can't be if you're a judge.
Yeah.
And that is the organization that sponsored the drag queens reading to kids in libraries.
Yep.
Yeah. He got busted for child pornography.
Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I know. Do you need smelling salts or a fainting couch?
I do.
Yeah.
So Nick, now you know my opinion on this. I have the same solution. I need you up against that wall. Yeah, right there.
What's gonna happen to me, sir? Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I just need you up against that wall. You do anything with children, anything inappropriate with children.
What do you think his bail was set at?
Probably something stupid small. They protected
If you
him.
had to guess.
Had to guess? 50,000.
0.
Wait, what?
The prosecutor argued for 2,000, and he got $0 bail.
Are you fucking serious?
Signature bond.
I'm gonna need everybody against the wall. Prosecutor against the wall. The judge who's presiding over the case, Nick, against the wall. Everybody against the wall.
Yeah.
See, so Nick, I've dealt with this on my channel because I believe I talked about about 2 episodes ago. I talked about social genocide, right? The need for social genocide. There needs to be consequences for people having, like Desmond is amazing. Don't blame Desmond. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame Desmond. Everyone who's enabling the fuckery of Desmond is amazing. I'm gonna need you against the wall. See, that's how you solve this problem. This whole idea, Nick, that this should, and Nick, think about it. The ability to rationalize, right? The ability to rationalize pedophilia says something about you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $2,000, and someone be like 0. Well, no. See, they do you remember when the Epstein thing broke? And do you remember a lot of leftists like CNN and everything? They were reporting, Nick. You remember this? They were mad that Trump's name was not on there. Remember that? So you're mad that Trump's not a pedo.
Yeah.
So let that sink in. How dare he not be a pedo? Like, wait. Nick, these people, and like I said, you have to hold people. Nick, where's the accountability? Like, okay, what's happening in Wisconsin right now? If there's anybody in Wisconsin in the chat or you guys know, I mean, I know we're one state over, but Nick, think about it. Where's the outrage, right? Like, where's the people going, no, we're not tolerating this. Where's that? Nick, you have a judge who's a pedo who has, similar like the Jerry Sandusky thing, right? The whole, when you see dudes with foundations and shit, Nick, I don't know about you, but when I see men who have foundations where they want to be around children or they want drag queens to read to, no, we're not allowing any of this. None. 0. Drex is an Listen, wait, what happened to Milo? Someone said he was super straight.
Yeah, Milo's going through conversion therapy now. He's sodomy free. Wait. Oh, damn it. It doesn't have the intro. I was playing Hang the Bastard from Cannibal the Musical.
Oh, God, yes.
I thought there was a part where the guy does a solo where he's just like, hang the bastard, hang him high.
Do you know what, Nick, what was actually a great moment in the It remake? Is, I
never watched it.
You need to. You would appreciate it. Is in the background, Nick, the TV is playing in the background throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And just, Pennywise, of course, appears in the background with the kids and kill them all. Like you hear them like, oh, when he like slashes throats and shit. You're like, bruh. Nick, that's how it has to be. When someone's like, yeah, we're going to have this drag queen come and read to these kids. Nick, there needs to be someone in a clown suit. Kill them all. Because what are you doing? Oh, so this is acceptable now. This is what we're doing. And no one says anything.
It's only 7 counts. Oh wait, I gotta remember. You know how they got him? He's uploading the pictures to his Kick account. KIK.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know. Every cheating chick has Kick. Yep.
Yeah, his name is like D Dom Man 33 or something. He used his fucking judge email to sign up for it.
Oh.
Yeah, Dom Master BB. Dom Master BB was his Kick name. Thank you, Archfiend or Archfriend.
Wow.
Dom Master BB.
Wow. So a judge wanting to bunker bust, but yet they Nick, certain people are picked out as targets. It doesn't matter if it's me, it doesn't matter if it's you, it doesn't matter if it's Trump, it doesn't matter who it is. It's like when someone says, what is the offense, right? What is it? What have I done that's so horrible? What have you done that's so horrible? And then you look at these people who are the ones pointing the finger. They're always pedos. Every time. Every time they're a pedo. No one's gonna say anything. No one. Drex said something bad about thoughts. Oh, that's bad? Fuck out of here. But a pedo judge is okay, right?
Well, we'll see. He hasn't been convicted yet. They have I was reading through the evidence they have against this guy. Oh, you want to see him?
I gotta see the face.
Yeah, someone sent me.
I gotta see the face.
We won't watch the whole thing because it's 20 minutes. But someone sent me his. I'll do it on a different show. His hearing. Where is it? Where was that? Oh, fuck.
And do you notice that this has actually been pretty quiet, Nick? Like, why isn't this being shown and everything, right? They want to show Ray Rice. I think a pedo judge is more important because they impact more lives. I'm just saying.
It just happened. I pulled it up earlier. Give me a second. I'll find it over.
Unbelievable.
Here we go.
I already know what he's going to look like, man. I have an idea what the face is going to look like. Damn, Olga can still get it, though.
Well, here's his court hearing. He's in the top right corner under Bailiff McGuire.
Top right?
Yeah, he's behind a door with a fucking mask on for his hearing.
Yeah, but we can't see him.
Oh, I'll pull up his picture, too.
Oh. This fucking guy here. I gotta see this clown. Yeah, Benjamin the Rogue. Yeah, Ben, we're talking about that dude.
He and his husband have 2 adopted children.
Oh, his husband?
He and his husband have 2 adopted children.
Where's the husband's picture?
I don't know.
I need him against the wall. Him too. Save the kids. He and the husband go against the wall. And here's the thing, Nick. So, I've talked to you about this in the past. And, guys who look like me get branded a certain label, right? And yet every time you guys look at these fucking pedos, they don't look like guys like me. They aren't big black dudes. They aren't even big white guys. They aren't, Nick. They're always the weasel. It's the weasel. The beta. The weasel. Nick, I think you should be worried about Drex being near your kids. Fuck you.
The husband's picture is online.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
we gotta see
God.
this fucking clown. No, but Nick, you get sick and tired of. It's always they look for the big imposing figure to be like, it's definitely someone who looks like Drex. That's definitely a rapist. He's horrible. Yeah, okay, sure. Because guys like me fucking are out here with cheese pizza, right? Fuck out my face, man.
Here we go. Here's the 2 of them together. The kids are on there, but their faces are blurred out.
Of course.
So
Look at this shit. Are you serious? And of course, with his political position, he was able to do what? Get access to those kids, right? Push the paperwork through.
Well, and I mean, who knows what where he got the material that he's uploading, but it's entirely possible that he got it from a case.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep.
I'll probably do this on like Monday. I've got his criminal complaint.
No, I saw someone say that there's black. No. I know there's black pedals. What I'm saying is, it's the aura, the physique, right? Nick,
Yeah.
Big, strong, masculine, justice-bound men aren't the ones out here doing this kind of shit. It's always dudes who look like that. It's that kind of looking dude.
Or like, I'll show you another. I like to bring this one up whenever we can.
Shit, man.
Let's see if we can do that. This guy.
The Ron Choi is.
No, this one.
What the hell is that?
That's the brother of an anime voice actress who she made a big deal. She couldn't be around Vic Mignogna, because of the allegations against him, so she canceled her convention appearance. That's her brother. And when the charges came out that he was in possession of child pornography, she's like, "Oh no, we gotta get the evidence." It's like, bruh, he pled guilty.
Yeah, they tend to, when it comes to the cheese pizza, they tend to already have all that. Yeah, so fuck that broad too. But that's what I'm talking about. Look, shout out to Vic. Guys who have to deal with these false allegations, right? Because, Nick, they go after certain people, and those aren't the people fucking doing it.
Yep.
The person who's pointing that finger is the person that's got the skeletons in the closet. The fact that people haven't figured this out yet. This is why I'm so against Me Too. The fact that there's still anybody on Earth, other than the people who just are in that camp, who still believe this shit. Like, oh yeah, well she said that Justin Bieber did something to her. You believe that? You believe Justin Bieber raped a chick? Come on, really? You heard that allegation? You went, yeah, that definitely sounds real. And then when you found out when Bieber had receipts,
I'm sure Bieber has to work real hard to get ass.
Oh man, he has to root for
go
the chick.
Knock on a door and just say, "I'm Justin Bieber," and he's got a 1 in 2 chance. Whether it's a guy or a chick.
Yep.
These
people are, dude, come on.
Okay.
These people are unfucking believable.
That nerd Derek says, "Hey, Nick and Drex, I want to get one final push with the GoFundMe for my kidney stone.
Oh.
Could use a bit more help for possible extra fees and missing work all week because of the procedure. Should still have the link in your Discord DMs. Yeah, just a second, Derek. I'll throw it in the chat. If people want to check it out, they can. Where is... There it is. So I'll throw it in the chat if you guys want to check that out and donate to that nerd Derek. Go ahead and hit that. That's in the chat there. So there you go. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Sixth Floor Madness says, ever think about the fact that there's probably a moment during the cremation process when the meat is perfectly cooked? Based on diet, I bet most people are not well marbled. Come on. We don't need cannibal jokes in here. There's a limit to jokes, Sixth Floor Madness. One day I'll find it. Mr. Y says, "Ravage me, Drex. Ravage me like a black thunderstorm." And then Lost Bullets says, "Hey there, Drexy Pie. Lil Nicky tells me you need some help with your back. Stand up and touch your toes and let Mr. Y massage it. I will go as close to the floor as you want me to." Why does he hate you?
Oh, shit. That stupid fucking voice.
Tina said, "Nick, you stopped the Transformers movie to watch some dumb porn. What is wrong with you?" Oh, I still watch the Transformers movie, Tina.
Wait, which one?
That was the real sex story.
Oh.
Yeah, I watch that Transformers movie every day. Joshua Maldonado says, "Hey, Drex, For the longest time, I disagreed with some of your views. However, I recently started reading/studying red pill philosophy, and I admit I was wrong. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's getting real out there.
Ace Brain 2003 says, "Yo, Drex, smash or pass on Miss San Diego's friend?"
Pass.
Pass.
Because of the drama.
Absent the drama, though.
She's definitely hittable. Yeah. She's hittable.
Hittable like that chick on the subway?
Yeah. Hey, what was the other one? Was that in Cleveland? You going to jail now?
You going to jail today?
Yeah. Oh, man.
That uppercut.
Man.
And then he throws her ass out the bus.
You know what? And she didn't get it bad enough. Listen, Nick, what did I tell you? I'm going to push for these stunning and brave trans athletes. What did I say I want, Nick? I want two things. What do I want? Paralysis and death. That's what I want to see. I don't want anything less. I don't want to dust up. Paralysis and death.
In Drexel's ideal world, all former female athletes are rolling around in the wheelchair with their steering with a straw.
That's right. Because they ran their fucking mouth like Clarissa. Nick, do you know? Seriously, think about that for a second. Clarissa Shields is basically running around, talking because now you know how this works.
Wait, are you talking about the NCAA basketball chick?
No, we got some. So Shaq tried to simp by saying that we should
Shields is the boxer chick that you mentioned.
Shields is the boxer chick. So
Yeah.
so what ends up happening is they always run their mouth because they know that it's not going to happen, right? Like think about it. If a chick runs around right now going like this, I could beat up any UFC fighter, blah blah blah. She can say that because she knows Dana White is never going to put that fight together, right?
Yeah.
So it's easy to say that. However, that's why. Listen, man, we gotta get in touch with Dana White, Nick. We got to make these fights happen. I want these chicks to get Fallon Fox fucking face skull crushed. Because, Nick, only then will people realize, okay, we need to stop this. This needs to stop. This whole, I can do what a man can do. Stop. Stop looking at Marvel movies, believing that Black Widow is going to, that's actually real. Paralysis and death, man. It's the only thing.
Pull your mic a little closer.
Closer?
Yeah, I'll turn your gain up a bit.
Yeah.
It's because I got the noise gate up, and so if we get mumbly, it'll
I see.
It'll cut out. Okay. Loric Project says Medicare's take on this woman was great. Medicare's take on every woman is great. Let's see. Thermasius 1980 says ex-wife a few years ago lied about my son having cancer to the school she taught at and a whole town. CPS says they don't make determinations of custody. This was in Texas. She is now saying my son should be in ADHD meds. Damn. Good luck with that situation, brother. That's where you don't want to be. Arguing about shit in court with women. Okay, here we go. Jason Alator says, WTF, Nick, you're killing me with these shenanigans. It wasn't mine. It was Kiwi Goes Live who sent that Gale video.
Oh, man.
Brendan Barry, it says message retracted. I don't know what you sent, but it was probably too funny for YouTube. Speaking of too funny for YouTube, let me take a moment and say this stream is brought to you by RicadaLaw.locals.com. You can follow me on Locals where your speech is free. Except it's not free. You got to pay for it.
Damn.
It's like the Patreon alternative, though. And if you're on Patreon, get on to Locals. There's a free coupon pinned on Patreon and Subscribestar. It'll get you in for your first month for free, so you don't have to double pay or anything. Make sure you use it. I can see that not enough people have used it yet. It tells me. So make sure you use that. If you're having trouble using it, I know some people were trying to find where to put it. I'll see if I can put a detailed guide out on there, but go follow me on Locals for free. If you're on Patreon, use your free month over there. And if you want to, you can subscribe, but go check it out first. And then if you want to subscribe on Locals, you can. That being said, the other thing that this is brought to you by is my new Teespring product. That's right. It's Shill Day, baby. Here we go.
Oh.
I mentioned this the other day. It's the My Rights Don't Care About Your Feelings line of products.
Nice.
And so we have the sticker, but we've also got a steel mug, a stupid shirt, a steel water bottle, a regular mug, and you can get these in different colors or whatever. It's up to you. A woman's shirt, because that's what Destiny would wear, and then a tank top, because tank top got requested. Again, multiple colors. I'm not going through them all. They're down here. You can get different styles, but yeah, check them out. My Rights Don't Care About Your Feelings. It's on the Teespring store. It's listed in the description if you want. It's shill time, baby. But anyway, I just thought of that because his message was censored by YouTube, and the messages don't get censored over on locals. I'm also on Odyssey. You can, if you don't like YouTube, you can watch the short videos over on Odyssey. When I figure out how to get the live stream synced up on Odyssey, I'll put them over there as well. I might have to do a second channel for it. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's on Odyssey, so you can subscribe and view it over there if you want. No pressure. This is all about options. It's all about options for you guys.
I like it.
But Generalissimo says, watching Drex react to this is priceless. It's like this weird intersection between his beliefs and someone else's infinitely confusing fetish fiction. She's clearly obsessed with the Black Mamba. Inaka Adventure says, after much delays due to Koof, your snack pack is in the mail. But Japan is only shipping by boat to the U.S. Something in there for Drex, too. If it's not too much, could I get a shout out? Great Japan content weekly. Guys, check out Inaka Adventure. Apparently on YouTube, I guess, for Japan content. I will, I'll go find it right now.
Oh, Nick, you know what I found out? I thought that...
you asked for it, and here it is.
Well, there we go.
Oh, what the hell is that?
That was his auto-playing video about the Japanese toilet.
Oh.
So.
Well, Nick, I heard that story about Ron Toye, about the whole semen thing. I thought that was a joke, and then I guess that was actually real.
Yeah, I showed you. Well, I showed on the stream. I assume someone showed you the money thing, right?
Yeah. So I thought that because so someone said that, like someone said it at some point, right? So I thought they were just joking, like, "Ha, Ron's a cuck," and then they're like, "No," and then they gave the little.
Took a facial was on there too. He hasn't sucked a dick though. That's the one thing that was the one I think the $200 that he was missing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what these guys, dude. Nick, do you ever have this feeling where you just kind of like look and you just kind of do this, like what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, damn. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm about to go take a leak.
Oh, okay. You would.
I just gotta take a quick nap.
Right. I'll see you in 6 hours. Oh my God. Let's see. Twilight Dragon 3 says, I had a rough day at work today, but that video made my day. I haven't laughed that hard since your Greer streams. Oh, thank you, Twilight Dragon. It was my pleasure to bring you fun things. I've been thinking about some interesting ways. YouTube is actually really hard to do that type of content on, like where you just grab YouTube videos and watch it. You know what's great for that? Twitch. That's where everybody does that. They go watch the videos over on Twitch, on live streams and stuff. So kind of wondering if that could be a Twitch show from time to time where, we review stupid stuff that's on YouTube and laugh along with it. That's what Charlie, Moist Critical does. Stuff like that. D-Live is not better. I'm not a fan of D-Live, personally. But I look like a bum? Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Fugman. Ace Brain 2003 says, I just looked up who Angelina Ballerina is. I'm even more disturbed. Who's this? Wait, what? Oh my God. Here you go. That's Angelina Ballerina. We got to surprise Drexel with this when he gets back. I didn't even put that together. So Drex, you missed his super chat, and I'm gonna redo it because you need to see this.
All right, what is that?
Ace Brain 2003 says, I just looked up who Angelina Ballerina is, and I'm even more disturbed. From that story.
Oh, yeah. From
You
the
ready?
crazy chick.
You ready to see Angelina Ballerina?
Hey, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what to say. What the first of all, who was that crazy chick though? Like who is she? I mean, she looked crazy, obviously.
Okay, Angelina Ballerina may also be a porn star.
I don't think so. I remember.
I mean, I think so. I have to clear this search history. I'll see if I can pull up this one image that I can show. Because I can't show most of them. That's not her, though.
Oh, wait, you actually found it?
Yeah, there's a black one and then there's a white one that are both apparently named Angelina Ballerina. And the white one I can't show any of the pictures of.
Damn.
She's always naked.
Damn.
So we'll have to, you guys will have to do your own research on that one. YouTube will delete this.
That sucks. The end of the wood chipper. Nick, do you remember you and I had the same beef with the Fargo movie? It's why we'll never give the movie a 10 out of 10.
I've never watched it.
He throws the guy in the wood chipper, but head first.
Yeah, never go head first in a wood
you're
chipper.
Automatically, I can never give you the seal of approval if you throw someone in a wood chipper head first. Always feet first.
Yeah, always. Why would you ever go
What's
anything
the point?
other?
Yeah,
it's like you always steamroll people feet first.
Feet first.
Yeah.
But, see, we couldn't decide. Did we want feet up or down?
Yeah, that one I can't figure out. Like toes first or heels first.
I think toes up is worse, right? Because Nick, now it folds like this.
Yeah,
so down, it would go like this. It would just compress into the floor, right?
Yeah, your knees would probably bend.
Yeah. It would, yeah. So toes up is worse.
Yeah, but toes up, so bust your heel. I don't want a busted heel ever. Oh God. Yeah, feet first into a wood chipper. Keck7 Ghost says, Nick, what the F? I've been trying to get you to watch Gale for years. What gives? Do me a favor and finally search Gale Reed's Jesus the Eternal Bridegroom. No, we got to do that a different day. Maybe this weekend or something.
Of course.
I'm not going to do it right now, Keck. I might do it in a little bit. It's already 1 a.m.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, what time do you supposed to get these damn kids, man?
What?
Are you taking the kids to something tomorrow?
I'm not taking the kids to shit tomorrow.
Oh, the wife
Lady
is.
Raggeds is taking
the
kids.
Okay, because I
8:30. I'm not getting up at 8:30. I had to do that. I had to do that on Thursday.
I remember that last time when I was here, and you ended up having to get a kid to somewhere like 9, and I was like, oh, you did a movie? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. It's not. Look, don't always make the best decisions. Okay. Did you? Oh wait. Let's get your honest review. How great was Coming to America? Because I've got a couple guys in my Discord saying I should watch it. Don't listen to what people are saying. It's pretty decent. So what do you think?
I've had one person give the movie a thumbs up. I will go on record. I only got through 26 minutes. That's all I could suffer through.
Oh, really?
Worst sequel ever in history of any movie. I've never seen a movie this bad before as a sequel. Not once. Nick, I would take Terminator Dark Fate. I'll take Terminator Woke Fate right now over this movie. I'll watch it twice before I watch that movie once. It's that bad. 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
I don't give any movie a 0 out of 10. I can honestly say I give Coming to America a 0 out of 10. And feel confident with the rating. Nick, I almost want you to watch it. Like I want you to really suffer
I wanted to watch it until I started hearing it from people who watched it, and I was like,
It's actually it was unwatchable.
It sounds terrible.
We had a live chat Wednesday, and we were talking about it, and there was people that had seen. They're like, dude, someone put 2 out of 10, dude, 10 out of 10. It's amazing. Nick, I've never seen something this bad before. Like, Nick, when's the last time you saw a movie that was so bad, like you were like in disbelief how bad it was, like actively, like you're sitting there like.
I can tell you, it's called like something Daughters of Satan. It was like a juggalo movie about fat strippers or something. I couldn't. We were trying to watch it on Twitch, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Wait, what about Overdrawn the Memory Bank?
No, that's charming. That's endearing.
I mean, it's pretty fucking
It's
awful.
Raul Julia.
Well, of course.
So
but it wasn't Raul Julia as M. Bison.
Right, but you can watch Overdrawn at the Memory Bank because it's like so ludicrously campy and silly, and he's like being serious. I don't know, man. It's that movie that whatever the Daughters of Satan movie was. Pixlexia, you remember, don't you? God, it was awful.
I never heard of it. Wait, when did you see this?
I didn't watch. We couldn't watch more than about 5-6 minutes of it. It was so fucking bad.
Wait, 5 to 6 minutes on a watch party?
Right.
No way.
I don't shut down watch parties either. I shut it down. I was like, this is terrible.
5 minutes?
Zombie Women of Satan. That's what it was. Thank you. I knew Pixlexia would know. I knew it. Yeah, Zombie Women of Satan. I'm like, oh, this sounds like it'll be terrible. This sounds like it'll be perfect horror, right?
Someone said they made it. Ron says you guys made it 8 minutes. I've never heard like okay, so what made it so bad?
Everything, like the production of it. You notice the thing with like independent movies, the camera shots are always way too close.
Always.
They're like it makes them hard to watch. All indie movies right now look like indie movies, and that was no exception. So is that everybody in it's hideous. Oh God, it was so bad. So bad. Come Honor Face says Medicare did a few streams on Gail a few years ago. Huge fan of her works after her children's book was released.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, that movie was very British, and it had Pervo the Clown in it. That's what Pixlexia was reminding me.
God, it's bad.
Pervo the Clown. Synac8 says, I did not tune into you listening to Gail's stories. You better not show one of her 4 kids' picture books that shows a cat getting raped.
Why is it always rape? Oh, God.
I now have an idea of what to do for locals content. I'll do hot tub stories reading Gale books.
Of course.
Claytonot says, speaking of an incel with a gun, did you hear of the guy at a Renaissance Festival who pulled a gun on a guy arguing with a chick? They fought over the gun that went off and killed the woman.
Oh.
Don't
Damn.
simp.
Dude, what? It's unfortunate the lady died because, she's, you're literally dying by just being there, being in whatever altercation. But, Nick, how many people do you think lose their lives every day, every
over
year?
bullshit?
Or just nothing?
Tons of them.
Like
Tons of them.
I mean, think about that, Nick. Your last day on Earth is like a traffic stop. It's Russell Crowe in Unhinged. That's your last day on Earth. Like
Your ass is getting hit with a hammer.
the hammer to the dude. Damn.
Stormcrow 900 says, Navy veteran here. I'm all on board with Drexel now. Let all the women into the military. I want all the infantry to be replaced by 9-month pregnant women. Politicians get a killer deal, dying for your country and free abortions. Damn.
I like that savagery. I like that.
Fran Mataraki says, give her the old War Machine special with the 30-piece combo.
Oh.
Come on. No. Alex says, about that judge. So this is about the pedo judge. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend on one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged around his neck and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea.
It's the Nick. It's the
Base
worst
Bible
crime.
verse.
It's so if you guys were to look up medieval torture, right? And like you look at something like the Judas Cradle, the worst torture, Nick, was assigned to two groups of people. If you were convicted of treason, right? You went against the crown, or pedos. That was like in every culture. It was like pedos was like the worst.
Put him in the bronze bull.
You put him in that bull, Nick. Just cooked. Like, dude.
That would be the worst. You're in there when it's cold, and then the fire heats up, and then you start suddenly sticking to it.
Sticking, yeah, because your skin's going to stick.
Nowhere you can go. You can't climb out of it. Oh. Soleil 333 says, Wisconsin here. I'm pissed if I had my way, the judge and all pedos would get to reenact the victims of Vlad.
Oh, yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
667MD says, speaking of spas, thoughts on the Deshaun Watson extravaganza?
Yeah, he's out in Houston quarterback, and apparently he's getting like Me Too'd through a lawyer. Like it's some shady shit.
Okay.
It's some like clout chasing lawyer. Like it doesn't sound real. You know when stuff starts coming out of the woodwork, Nick. Like it just seems okay, kind of like the Kavanaugh thing, right?
I think someone mentioned this to me, but I haven't.
It's very very shady, man. Like very shady, and it's like I'm just not buying any of it because, like I said, I know because so Nick. When you think about like the Kavanaugh thing, right?
Yeah.
Notice no one said a word about Kavanaugh until he went for the Supreme Court. Not one word against him.
No, of course not.
And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere,
They're going back after Kavanaugh. They've now got someone who says they were at the party.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? They gotta somehow flip the court.
Of course.
Because they're scared. Like again, I know about the court and the election stuff, but they're scared of that court. You have to understand the Democrats are terrified of the Supreme Court right now. Because the next judge to go is Breyer. He's a liberal judge. So they're going to replace a liberal judge with a liberal. They're worried that they'll lose in 2024 and none of the Republican judges will die. They're scared of that.
But they aren't even voting the way that they thought they would vote. So I don't know if that really matters.
On the election stuff. But I will maintain that their opinions on the election stuff, no one has to like them. I mean, I wish they would have taken some of those cases and at least looked at it. But I would argue that is not an accurate judge or an accurate representation of how they will rule on social issues that aren't related to the election.
I see what you're saying.
And they're really scared of what happens if a gun case actually goes before the court. And they now have enough judges on there to do it without Roberts. Because Roberts has been the holdup on Second Amendment cases.
Hmm.
So we'll see.
I'm with Sledge on that one. He says no Republican judge has the cojones to end Roe versus Wade.
No, they don't.
I'm saying, dude, Republicans are just, I'm saying the Democrats are alpha as fuck. I've been saying that. Like, they get everything pushed.
Yep.
Say what you will about them. The left there's nothing the left pushes that you can go, don't get me wrong, yeah, you can say like a tiny loss, like something like, well, there was this one thing. It's like, the schools are all left. You have
to have strongmen. You have to have a Trump. Right now, Ron DeSantis down in Florida. Did you see what he said about the
lockdowns?
The critical race theory.
Uh-uh.
He said, we're releasing the new Florida curriculum without critical race theory or any other unverified stuff. He's like, we're going to teach people what's important. Teaching people to hate America and hate each other is not worth 1 red cent of taxpayer dollars.
Yep.
So he just flat out says, no critical race bullshit in our schools.
Stupid.
And that's what the Republicans need, and that's why Trump was so appealing, because he was a guy who's willing to sit in there and actually do it. But then they didn't have the Republican Congress didn't have the nuts to back him up on stuff.
Correct. Well, I was reading an article on DeSantis, right? It was from Politico and New York Times of all the people, right? It was CNN also, and they were saying that he was basically boasting that he was right. He got COVID right? Like in terms of his response.
Yeah.
And so basically, you're in clown world when a leftist organization is basically kind of like making a fluff piece instead of a hit piece about a Republican. It's like, because Nick, you and I have talked about that. The masks all this bullshit doesn't do anything. All it's going to do is collapse your economy. So when you have a guy who stands up and says, no, I'm going to do it this way and keep the kids in school, you keep businesses open. And so Nick, do you know what actually flipped? What flipped in his favor? The article read that people were like neutral on him, right? Like they didn't really have an opinion of him either way. But as the lockdowns went on around the country, and yet business owners were able to stay open and they were able to have freedom, people flipped. And now people are starting to get nervous. Like there's people talking about he's going to run in 2024 if Trump does not.
DeSantis?
Yep.
Yeah, he'd make a great candidate.
Yep.
So would Kristi Noem of South Dakota. I know you don't like women or whatever, but South Dakota was the only state with no lockdowns and no mask mandates. Not a single business was closed down by the state.
Women will always prefer in-group preference. At some point, she will flip. They always do. When the time comes, she's gonna.
Well, we can hope she does it after she leaves office. Right now, DeSantis is a more popular candidate. So, but I don't care. I'd take her over Biden.
Oh, well, but the Biden did do that one good thing with the trans thing. He did do that one good deed.
You're right. He put he got the trans in touch with the heteros.
Well, you heard about all those female athletes who were complaining, right? I think it was in Connecticut. Did you hear about that?
Oh wait, Noam backed down on girls' sports, so apparently she's in line with Biden on that one too.
Oh.
So there you go.
Imagine that. I want these chicks paralyzed and murdered. I want death and destruction and carnage.
He's joking, YouTube. He's not actually advocating for violence against anybody.
Yeah. I mean, purely in Minecraft.
Exactly. Natalie Brathwaite says pedos should be dropped them in concentrated sulfuric acid in Minecraft. Damn.
Yeah, do you remember
in that sludge from fucking Roger Rabbit? That's
the Roger Rabbit. Look, Nick,
that shoe.
Bruh.
I still feel bad for that fucking shoe.
Do you know what we need to remember, Nick? We need to take a moment to remember the good things in life. When you and I were in the library together in high school, do you remember the acid bath murderer?
Yeah.
My man was hitting people, Nick, and then just like they dissolved, like fuck. The acid, yeah, you guys look him up, man. The acid bath murderer.
David Edwards said, "I finally finished your stream with Heath. Oh, thank you. That was a great stream."
Yeah. But you know what, Nick? One thing that I noticed about what you and Heath were talking about, something that we've talked about also, is like, because the school system it's useless.
Yeah.
How many more people do you think are going to switch to homeschooling, like within let's say like the next decade?
Homeschooling, private schooling, alternative, charter schools, whatever. I think it's going to be similar in expansion to what homeschooling now is versus the 80s, which it went from like 1% to something like 8%. If they start getting to 20 and 25% of kids being homeschooled or like local community schooled with parents in control of the curriculum, the funny part about that is the public school system starts to collapse real fast.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and go, good riddance.
Useless.
Good
I want it gone forever. Nick, it's useless. You look at the public school system, man. Oh, God.
Let me finish this chat.
Go
though.
ahead.
It says, just finished the stream with Heath. I've been thinking about teaching at a charter school for a long time, and Heath and I share a love of Russian literature. How can I get in touch with him? Also, loving MIGTOWN, Drex.
Appreciate it.
David Edward, if you email me, let me know who you are. I'll get you in touch with Heath. How's that?
I miss Heath. You know how long it's been since I've seen
He
Heath?
said the same thing about you.
I know. I texted you before the stream. I said, I think I texted you something about Heath.
Did you?
What's up to? Yeah. I texted you on your phone, your regular phone.
Yeah.
I saw because I saw you guys. I was getting ready to go do something, and I had seen
before
Heath.
that stream. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
before
said-
the Heath stream.
You said, I told him. I said, Drex says
Oh, okay, yeah.
that you miss him.
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah.
You know what? That year in college, Nick, that was like one for the record books. Man.
It was a good year.
I mean, it just between the people, the situations, dropping a chick.
We threw one cheerleader through the ceiling.
Was
Do you
I
remember
there?
that? You were there, yeah.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, we threw one chick and she hit the ceiling tiles in the fucking gym.
Oh, I don't remember that. Are you sure I was there?
It was great. It was definitely you. It was, yeah, you were in the back. I was up front. It was a practice or whatever. It was Heath and that Mike guy, I think his name was. He was not as big as Heath, but he was same height and he was pretty built.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like they were hitting those tiles on the ceiling. It was
Man, I don't know if I remember that. Like, I know we remember dropping the chick during the wheelchair basketball game.
for Serenity.
Yeah. How is she doing?
I don't
Still
know.
alive?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Probably has back problems though.
When they said that she had muscle damage, I felt horrible, man.
Yeah. Johnny and I got hands on her, but not enough. That was bad.
That was something else, man.
Let's see. Sean Tillman says, did you hear about the trans that won a Miss Whatever contest in Nevada and could compete for Miss Nevada? And if it wins, go on to compete for Miss USA? When he won, and he said it was a celebration of womanhood and diversity.
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
This is, Nick, one of the things I find to be funny is, do you notice when it comes to women shaming men, like, whether it's whatever, like, if guys don't pay them attention, do you ever notice the first thing they hit you with is about your sexuality? You must be gay. But but who pushes the rainbow agenda the most? Chicks.
I brought that up somewhere.
It's the first attack. It's always you must be like if I decline a woman's overtures, it's always you must be gay. And it's like so you went straight to that. These are the same ones that always talk about some rainbow flag this and pride that.
I was yelling about something on a stream, and I said beta women always attack men's genitalia.
Always.
Because that's the go-to.
Yep.
Dick talks about it all the time.
Always.
That is the thing that women think is like it's the only thing that they think works, I guess.
Yep.
Anyway.
Well, and that's why, Nick, if you notice when guys and gals break up, they always want to talk about how like your manhood isn't that big and whatever. It's always an attack on you. Like you said, your genitalia.
Yeah.
It's something about your sexuality. And it's like, is that all you have? Like, do you have anything like just of substance? Nope. It's always that. It's either he's gay, he's this, he has a small dick, and it's like, really? Like, just come up with something else. Just be original. They aren't. Same old thing.
No, they're not. Not at all. General Isimo says, I'm Kin Adeker, a lawyer from a large law firm in coastal Manhattan. Together with my live-in guest, Lexard, the albino simp, I will undo everything you stand for. Once we escape this warm and cozy cocoon, you're finished. Good God. Frederick Little says, great show tonight, guys. Hope you'll do another Ricada Media gaming stream together soon. Nick, will you still have a 24-hour live stream at some point? Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. I've got to figure out the schedule. The problem is I've got a Florida trip. I have 2 Florida trips coming up. Drex, congrats to you and Tim on the success of the MIGTOWN podcast. By the way,
Appreciate it.
the MIGTOWN podcast is in the description. If you like Drex and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Zakin Tawate says, you should bring in Hard Bastard about Gale. He's been on that crazy for years. Hell, she was even on Colbert.
Oh,
She was on Stephen Colbert, huh?
damn.
Hard bastard. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I liked my interview with him a long time ago. Nix Hex says Facebook recently announced that they plan on making an Instagram for kids 13 and below. I wonder what could go wrong with that.
Wow, are you serious?
I don't know, but let me do something and say I'll wait and see, because Facebook has Messenger Kids, and that's actually like a pretty solid app from what I've seen. They don't let kids share pictures and stuff like that, and the parents have to go in and manually approve everybody that they can talk to. So if they do something that's Instagram seems like it's only going to be pictures, so I don't know how good that'll be, but
You're right.
But I will say that the Facebook Messenger Kids app is actually kind of okay. Who knows how Instagram will be, but we'll see. Yellow Flash 2 says that Ripley account got exposed. Both girls trying to deplatform the Star Wars critics are connected to Disney. Of course they are. Of course they are. Did you see that expose they did on the Fandom Menace people?
There's an expose on them?
On like Star Wars Girl and
I didn't know that.
Drunk 3PO and Ryan Cannell from
I like
RK
Ryan.
Outpost.
Yeah, I like the Geeks and Gamers crew. I like the content.
So you haven't seen this. This video, they did like a documentary style hit piece on all these guys.
Of course.
And they took Ryan Cannell's first video. It's so cute. It's like watching the Doogie Howser intro where he's like typing on his computer and he doesn't have a beard and he's all little before he started lifting. Now he's he's built up and he's got a beard and stuff. It's so funny watching the change though. It's like you picked those videos of him? Of course they did.
Of course.
Of course they did. Yeah, that was good stuff. Here we go. What
A
else
straight up hit piece. Like their hate for geeks and gamers has really gotten out of control. I mean,
they can't take it. They can't take. It's just criticism.
It's just criticism.
That's all. Of course, it's criticism that's accurate and honest and
course.
resonates with a big number of people.
Dude, they're unbelievable.
Flash, are we talking about that tomorrow? We doing a stream tomorrow, Flash? I don't even know. Ampathos says, Nick, first off, take my $20 cherry. You and your handsome co-host deserve it. Oh, thank you. Second, what in the absolute nutfuck was that crazy skank talking about? Used to work at a crazy house, and the shit some residents said was tame compared to that.
Yeah, man, that she was next level crazy, Nick.
Yeah, she was. People are asking about Zack Snyder. You want to talk about Zack Snyder?
Yeah. So,
do you want me to play the clip?
Oh yeah. I've never actually seen the clip. You gave me the rundown.
I gave you the synopsis. Let me let's see. Did you watch the Justice League Zack Snyder cut, the 4-hour one?
Dude, I saw Justice League on a plane to visit my parents in Vegas, and I was with my daughter, and we're sitting there, and I said, you know what? I can't be anywhere else, right? Because I'm not gonna pay to watch Justice League, and I don't want to waste my time, so I'm on a plane anyway. Nick, it was one of the worst. I don't even know if I say superhero. One of the worst movies I've seen. It was so. Can
I find a clip of this that is not fucking 30 minutes?
Ouch.
9 minutes. Here, I think this one starts off with it. This is Mr. H Reviews. I just want the Zack Snyder clip. I don't actually want anyone's opinion on it at all. Wait, let me see. This jackass. Here we go. Who's this guy? Who's Mr. H Reviews?
He has gauges. Need I say more?
So anyway, this is it.
And the first thing he says is this.
He is the one, the only.
There he is.
Oh.
He's at the bottom right.
Oh, okay, that's why I guess.
So he popped on.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey guys.
Brother.
Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing great.
Listen, just a quick thing before we get started. I know that on our donation page, we still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really we talked about this, and we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned, and I really just want to make that clear. And I also want to just say, in light of recent events, I think we really, if Justice League teaches us anything, it's about coming together, and there's no room for hate. And I just think that it's important. It's an important message, and of course, as the father of Asian children, it really hits close to home for me. And I just really want to put that out there that we all, there's no room for hate, and that's just what it's about.
Is he serious? So, if I recall, Geeks and Gamers has always defended Zack Snyder.
Mm-hmm. In fact, those guys were, from my understanding, pretty instrumental in organizing the push for the Snyder Cut of Justice League, which Warner Brothers said there would never be one. They kept pushing. They mobilized fans. Snyder Cut, Snyder Cut, Snyder Cut. So, I don't know. What do you think? What's your take on it?
Okay, so first and foremost, you don't have to stick to any script that is given to you. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why when these people signed their deal with the devil, and they just end up, as you appease the devil, you become the devil, right? So if you're one of these guys who is afraid to say what the hell they really want to say, then you need to just go ahead and just go independent. Because if I'm Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers told me, oh, hey, make sure, like, it's okay. Like I was saying, when he says we're not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers, if you have to say that, I'll let that slide, right? Like if he says, hey, I see the logo on there, just so you know, for contractual, he could say, for contractual reasons, we're not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers. Leave it at that, and then go, and then get on to what this drive is about, right? Which was like suicide prevention, right?
Yeah, suicide prevention
awareness. Yeah. So
yeah.
Just say that, and just you don't have to say whether you're a fan or not of Geeks and Gamers. You can just say that I'm required to say that contractually because the logo is on there. Just say that, and then go on to your spiel, and people would have been okay with that. It would have been cringe. Did you notice that Tyrone Magnus the whole time just had that face? You notice his face the whole time? Just he has that like oh shit.
Man, I didn't watch all of that. I didn't watch that stream. And then the aftermath stream that happened on Geeks and Gamers, I was watching that. And I watched Uche's meltdown where he's screaming at the chat saying how they don't know shit about Zack Snyder and he knows because he's talking. I was like, you know what? You sound beta. At that
But these
point.
guys are though. Look at their faces, Nick. I just want people to start looking at their face. Look, remember what I told you, Nick? It's the eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah, I don't man, you might as well not even go on the damn stream.
True. Honestly.
Like
when you gave me the setup, well, here's the problem. When you start doing the whole I have Asian kids, what are you doing?
Yeah, who cares?
Why are you identifying your kids as Asian or whatever? Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, it's no one.
They're accessories. Like a lot of these Hollywood leftists, Nick, everything is an accessory. Like so, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but do you remember there was a time when it was all about adoption? Then it became about adopting Asian kids or brown kids, right?
Yep.
Then it became about adopting Asian or brown kids, and now they got to be trans all of a sudden, right? Like that's why. Do you notice, Nick? It's a progression, right?
Yeah.
So these people view these children as accessories to be like, oh, you see, look at me, virtue signal. I'm so woke because who's Madonna was one, Angelina Jolie was one. I think was it Sandra Bullock? Maybe I think. Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
I mean, put them in dresses
the
now.
list. Madonna's got like 38 adopted kids.
Yeah,
that she put in the closet
they're just accessories, man.
Yeah, and so whatever, what I don't. here's the thing with Zack Snyder, it's simple. Warner Brothers says you can't be associated with Geeks and Gamers. They actually worked this out. Jeremy's not on screen.
Yep.
He was on that stream. He left the stream so that Zack Snyder could be on there. They're like, look, we don't want any drama. This is about the charity. And then they come on there and make it about some damn drama.
Yep.
And it's like, why? Why do that? And eggs on Zach's face on this. Like you said, you have no obligation to stick to any script they give you. They're not going to pull the Snyder cut that was premiering in 8 hours. There's no way they're going to stop that.
Yep.
So you go on there, you just be cool, you say thank you. Hey, thanks for making awareness of suicide. This is close to my heart. I lost a kid to suicide. Or if he doesn't want to say that, you know what I mean though. Mm-hmm. This is an issue that's close to my heart. I really believe in it. I really support you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being fans. And then you could even, without the geeks, the best part is you could separate that statement he makes into two statements, and you can eliminate either one, and it's okay.
Yep.
Like you said, you give the, corporate. We're not affiliated with this.
Yep.
I'm just here to thank everybody for the donations to this cause that I care about. We're not corporately affiliated with anybody on the stream, and that's fine, but I really appreciate the work everybody's doing here. Great. Done. Not a problem. Or you say, hey, thanks everybody. Really, really happy we got together and are doing this thing. Mm-hmm. Justice League's about standing against hate, and there's no worse hate than the hate that drives people to suicide. And Justice League's about overcoming that stuff. And so I really think this either one of those things is fine.
It's in conjunction. In conjunction, it makes it sound horrible. And I do got a question for you. So
I got a question for you too, but
how is the Snyder Cut?
I have 4 hours to watch a fucking movie.
I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it.
Ever?
If anybody in the chat can give
I never even watched
review.
The original Justice League. I hate the DC movies. They've
been pretty terrible.
The only ones, I kind of like the Batmans. I'll say the Batmans, I have my problem with the Nolan movies. I like to pick on them, but overall, they're fine.
Yep. Well, you could recommend them, like, because it's all about recommendation.
My
right?
thing about the Batman movies, I think they were overhyped. I don't think they were bad. I think I just think people made more out of them. I think they got a little simpy for the movies. That's fine, but they're not bad. Mm-hmm. The first one with Heath Ledger was, I really liked that.
Second one.
Yep. No, I really liked Heath Ledger. I hated the ending.
Yep.
Of that one. I liked the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Third one, I was like, eh.
Yeah. The third one is the weak link of the trilogy.
Yeah. Burn.
Still a good movie though. Still a good action movie.
It's better than all the other DC movies.
Absolutely.
It's certainly better than Batman vs Superman, which was terrible.
Man. Did you see that opening night like I did?
No.
Well, you don't get to see anything.
I barely will see a DC movie. I'm certainly not going on opening.
Wonder Woman was good though. I'll give it.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Someday I'll give it a chance, but
it actually was good. The original Wonder Woman was. I would definitely recommend. Anything else? No.
Yeah.
No.
They're so bad. And so I don't care about Justice League. I don't care about Suicide Squad or any of these things. I don't watch any of them. So no, I'm certainly not going to sit and watch a 4-hour one. I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan in general. I think,
dude, he's awful. Look, Nick, let's be honest. I said this in my Discord earlier. I said, look, dude, Zack Snyder has made exactly one good movie. He's never made a great movie in his life. He's made one good movie, and that was the Dead remake that I saw with you in college.
The Day of the Dead?
Was it Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead remake was the only good movie Zack Snyder ever made.
That was Zack Snyder? That was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then 300 was just okay. It's acceptable. It looked and felt like a video game, but it was okay. Nick, that's it for his career. Oh, you're going to recommend Sucker Punch? Come on. 300,
guys.
It was okay, man.
300 was okay, but it has 2 bad scenes in it. And there's scenes that aren't in the book, and it makes them bad. It breaks the continuity of the movie. It breaks the believability of the Spartan culture, and it pisses me off.
I know.
It pisses me off. 300 was okay. I enjoyed watching 300.
That's the same.
It's a visual spectacle.
Visual spectacle. Like I said, it looked and felt like a video game. It was entertaining, I guess. But to say that
Lots of shit's entertaining.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you and I saw Sin City, right? With Robert Rodriguez, Sin City. Okay, yes, we both agree that the Clive Owen chapter is the weak chapter. But if someone says, let's say
I take that Clive Owen chapter over probably 80% of movies.
For real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing, Nick. Clive Owen's chapter wasn't bad. But compared to Marv and then Bruce Willis, you go, well, this is clearly the... Marv is just...
I want an 8-hour cut of Marv.
Of just Marv.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, but so anyway, here's my question to you on this situation. So you're on the panel. Like, let's say you're on the show, right?
Yep.
You're where what's his face is. Who'd you mention?
Zach?
No, the guy.
Oh, Tyrone Magnus.
Tyrone Magnus. I don't know most of these people. I know Ryan Cannell.
Oh.
That's it. I think on that panel. So you're in Tyrone Magnus's spot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say anything to Zack Snyder?
Yep.
What do you say?
I was like, dude, we're here for this reason. Like, I would have checked Zack Snyder.
Yeah, that's what Young Ripa said too.
Like, yeah, you check this dude because here's the thing. And do you know who actually should have done that first? Was the black dude in the top left who like introduced him.
And it's on Uche's channel.
Oh,
it's his
okay.
show. Yeah,
He should have checked him. Like, bro, the fuck? Like, you don't come here doing that, dude. Listen, I'm about the purpose, right? If the purpose is suicide prevention and all that stuff and awareness, then like Nick, I could have a beef with somebody right now. But if I was going to be on a panel and somebody said, "Yo, it's for this purpose," then that's the purpose. Like, whatever beef I have, look, dude, set that aside. We're here to fundraise for this purpose.
Yeah, and I think here's when everybody, I think people get confused with Young Ripa and probably with you when you say check them. They think that that's a hostile encounter. Doesn't have to be a hostile encounter in any way. You can say something along the lines of, well, hey, we're not here talking about affiliations. We're all independently here, and we're just here to raise some money for charity. So let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need to bring the drama. Or you could say everybody in this panel, including Geeks and Gamers, is against hate.
Yeah.
You could do it that way too.
Yep.
That's a little more confrontational, but that's fine because it's true.
Like, dude,
and you can say,
fuck Zack Snyder, dude.
That it's there are all sorts of ways where you can check someone. You don't have to scream at them and call them like a little bitch or something like that.
You don't need to.
That would probably be lesser of you, whoever is doing that.
But think about it.
You should check them because you absolutely should say, that person's coming into your place.
Yep.
That person is coming into your fandom.
Yep.
Your audience.
Well, think about what is the goal? The goal is to raise money for this noble cause. So from what you told me, he starts running his mouth, and you saw that panel. These, like, I know some of those people, right? Like, I'm not I'm not a YouTube person. Like that's not always my area. But like, I can point to some of those guys and go, yeah, I know Ryan Cannell. I've seen him on Geeks and Gamers. I've seen Tyrone Magnus and stuff. Like, I've seen some of these. I'm like, I recognize these people, right? But Nick, to get to the point where the people who recognize these people want to support, that's why celebrities have, those telethons. Because it's someone that you recognize and you say, hey, they're bringing awareness to something. I want to donate. He killed the donations, Nick. That was the purpose.
Yep.
The purpose was not to say we got Zack Snyder. The purpose was to say, hey, Zack, because you're like you're the star of making the director's cut and all this stuff, blah blah blah. Hey, you're the biggest name of all of us here. It would be a really big boost, and then you come on and kill the cash flow.
Yeah,
dude, it's unforgivable, man.
Yeah, it's it's just not what you do. It's not what you do. Look, I've been on streams with people who don't like me. I always make a joke out of it.
Imagine that.
I went on. There's this guy, Comic Book Hut, who was, saying I was like taking money and all this stuff and whatever from Vic's stuff or whatever. He did a big thing. I went on to one of Doug's streams. Comic Book Hut was on there. I was like, hey, Comic Book Hut, I heard you have some fun opinions about me. That's all. Who cares?
Yep.
You're not. That's That's it. And I didn't say it in like an asshole way, like, oh, hey, I heard you have some fun opinions about me. I was like, hey, I heard you have some fun opinions about me. And then like it was like, and it was like, don't worry about it.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, man.
And then we moved on to the show because that's the show.
Yep.
And so Snyder didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do that. Uche should have checked him on it. Anybody on the panel could have, but it was really Uche's job, I think, as the host of the show.
Well, did you notice how they you could see them getting uncomfortable? You could see
Ryan
them
Cannell's face, and there's like,
dude,
yeah.
You know what it remind me of, Nick? It reminded me of the telethon for Hurricane Katrina. And then Kanye says, George Bush doesn't care about black people. And Mike Myers was like,
The look on Mike Myers' face is one of my favorite moments in TV history.
Great reaction shot. I mean, he's just, because, and that wasn't fair to Mike Myers. Going back, like, that's not fair to him to be, he just kind of, I mean, damn.
Yeah, he had no.
No, you have no idea. And just,
But, it was, that's it. So that's our take on Zack Snyder. I think it's a garbage move. I think there's no way. One more thing. It is Zack Snyder. I mean, we can say that his work's not good or whatever, not great.
Yeah, but he's the biggest. If you say the name Zack Snyder, more people know his name than anyone else who was up on that panel.
If you see the movie that Zack Snyder makes, chances are you can say, this is a Zack Snyder movie, whether you've seen his credit or not.
Yep.
They have a look. They have a style.
Not a good one.
But it's a popular one.
Yeah.
And it sells.
Same with Michael Bay.
Yeah.
I think Michael Bay's movies are shit.
Except for
Pain and Gain.
Pain and
He
Gain.
made one.
He actually has a couple good movies. Some of his older ones.
The first half of The Island is good. The original Bad Boys is solid.
Yeah, the original Bad Boys. He's got another one too, I think.
That was good. I can't.
Yeah, I always have to look this up because I'm always surprised when it. Oh, Armageddon was good. Let's see. Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, Amityville Horror remake. These are producers. Hold on.
Yeah, he's producer. Yeah, you gotta go just director.
Director. Let's see. These are video shorts. Oh my God. The Rock with Sean Connery. That was good.
That was solid.
Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 1, of course. He's got The Island, Transformers, when it was Pain and Gain. 13 Hours I heard was good, but I haven't seen it. That's about it. But The Rock was good. Armageddon was good.
Yeah,
and Bad Boys 2 is good.
Michael Bay never made a great movie. He's made entertaining movies, made movies that you may argue are good.
He did Vanilla Ice, I Love You.
Yeah, I know he used to do commercials. I think he did the milk commercial, music videos.
He did a lot of. He also did the Playboy Carrie Kendall September 1990 video centerfold.
I'm okay with that.
How many explosions are in that one?
Yeah, I know, right?
All those explosions happen in your home.
You dog.
But okay. So anyway, but my point is, like, Zack Snyder will sell movies. Studios will still work with Zack Snyder if he goes on a panel and doesn't say, I don't like this one particular person. Very silly. Very silly. I think he should clarify his statements. He should either say it was corporate speak that may, I had to be, he needs to say something like, I had to make it clear that we are not corporately affiliated with Geeks and Gamers, or he needs to say, I don't like Geeks and Gamers. He should either own the statement or pass the buck to who owns the statement.
Yeah, but you're kind of, because Disney's kind of suffering right now, right? Like by constantly going at the fans, and they realizing this isn't working. Like, so,
yeah,
if Zach goes that route, man. Yeah, best of luck.
Morty J says, "Hey Nick and Drex, did you see Flash's video on the Mortal Kombat director interview? About how
I heard about Johnny Cage.
I didn't want Johnny Cage in because of a white hero. Lest we forget, Johnny didn't become the main hero until Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah, Liu Kang wins the tournament.
Yeah.
So that whole fuck that director too, dude. Who's the other one? Tim Miller wasn't doing that. the director Tim Miller, about after Deadpool. He did that with Terminator Woke Fate. Don't come see this movie. You're gonna be, yeah. And then no one came, and then he started crying.
Yeah, don't come see my movie. Okay.
And then now you're crying when your movie doesn't make money.
I won't go drop. I mean, if I'm taking someone if it's me and another person going to the movies, I'm not gonna go drop $60 to see your shit.
To a bag, man.
Thermasius 1980 says, continuation from the previous super chat. The lying to the town and whatnot happened years after the divorce. I know and appreciate that you can't give legal advice. Keep making me laugh. Helps keep my mind right. Hey, that's my goal for you. Amateur Ant says, Uche needs to change his name to Uche Coochie because he's a female cat. Damn. Guessing he couldn't say the dreaded P word in the chat. YouTube is cracking down on what people can super chat. Dio DeMango says, first time super chat. Hey, thank you.
Nice.
Since I've never really been able to catch the live shows, but thank you for the content. It's helped me through some stuff this year while trying to find a steady job, which of last week I have. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations. May you be on the road to much income. Much income. All right, I'm going to start reading all the super chats that are left now because it's already 1:48.
Jesus Christ. I don't know how that happens, man.
Every time.
I don't know. I mean, this room is so hot.
It's hot. Well, I told you it's these damn kids that keep closing the door.
Oh.
I was like, especially once I found out you were here. I turned the fan towards the door. I'm like, I got to get the air circulating in here. And I left the door open. I come downstairs, doors closed. Why?
What are they doing, though?
I don't know.
Are they just like running around and close the door for no reason?
Who knows? Maybe this summer I'll get an AC unit drilled into this damn thing. Mr. Y says, oh, Drexel, it's been so long since we last saw each other. I know it's no longer the month of love, but I have a poem to share with you. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm using my hand thinking of you.
Oh, shit.
Gross. Pixlexia says, how are you later than the dude who fell climbing up the plane like 2 times and doesn't remember his own name?
Oh, God, yeah.
Also, nice freeze frame, Drex. Next MIGTOWN episode art I do might have to use that face in a long, hard object, specifically Nick's nose.
Nice.
Xander's Rant says, Drex, look up Akidearest cosplay Genshin. Rate it. Nick, when you gonna have Drex on your thought stream as a thought? Also, Nick, what numbered book did you get for Doug's black and white book? I don't know. It's upstairs in my it's in my closet, so I don't know what number I got. I gotta go look. Whoa, Costi with a big chat.
Oh, shit.
Says, hi, Nick and Drex. Thank you for the awesome stream. Hey, thank you, Costi.
Wow. Thanks. Damn. That's
Much
crazy.
appreciated. Australia's almost real now. Mario Carter 13 says, 100 plus aged wolfman and human fall in love with 700 plus aged woman. She betrays group and many people die. They defend her. She picks human over the wolfman, says, she and I will outlive you, so you can have her for now. That time I got reincarnated as a simp slime.
Damn.
So that's from that show. Got it. I've never watched that. I've heard people like it, but Santiago says, hey Drex, I got my own home, vehicle, and high-paying job. No kids, wife, girlfriend, family, or dependents. How do I deal with the desire to mate, not reproduce, so I don't risk accidental pregnancies, losing half my stuff, false allegations, etc.?
I would say go to Dollhouse Phil. But if you want a real live flesh woman, I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, there's options. There's options out there. Just I will say this though: protect your seed, man. Getting crazy out there, Nick.
Well, if you never want kids, although
give it a second to me first.
Yeah.
If you want, first.
You can get the snippy snip.
Yep.
And do it that way if you never want kids. I do not advocate that personally. I think kids are a good thing, but I get it. if people don't want them. So you don't want kids, that's the way you protect yourself.
You know the crazy thing is, a lot of people actually want kids. It's the current climate makes them like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I very hesitantly say that, because you might change your mind later, and
correct.
reversal is not guaranteed. So
correct, true.
So I'm you know,
that's a tough one, man.
I want to point out that it's there as an option, but I think that there's always a possibility, so you should keep it open. But that's me. Prima Facial says, "Welcome home, Drex. Can I get you anything? A dinner, a bath, or maybe me?" Crusader Saracen says, "Lord Drexel, master of the simps, are you familiar with the Twitter account Dudes Posting Their W's and Biden voters posting their L's? I have a feeling you'd get a kick out of them. May God shower both of y'all with good fortunes and blessings." It's the same. I've showed you women posting their L's.
I've seen the Biden voters posting their L's and women posting their L's. Like, dude,
they're amazing.
I've never seen. You said it was guys posting their W's.
Yeah,
I have to check that one out.
Dudes posting their W's. So yeah, that's there's a couple different accounts like that. They're great. Quiz at Cataract says, "I must not fear the thought. Thought is the man killer. Thought is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit my passion to say pass and let her rage all over me. And when it has gone past, I will laugh." There you go. Wolfgang Deo says, "Hey, Nick, when I went to college, I tried to go as hard against lefty bullshit as much as possible, as well as give a better and simpler way of understanding their topics. College is overrated. The links can be found on GoFundMe. Hope Good. I don't know what this GoFundMe is. Whoa! That's anyone want to help with my bootstraps?
What?
Oh, so this is the guy. Okay. Let me post
Raise
that.
$10 of a $20,000 goal.
Well, yeah. Let me. I'll share it in the chat. I wasn't trying to get that thing to pop up on that window, but Streamlabs is weird with links. So if anyone wants to check it out, they can there. They can there. Dog owned by white woman says, "Oh, hey there, lady. What are you doing with that peanut butter?" "Oh, hell no. I'm out of here." Wolfgang Deo says, "Believe all women, especially this one. Australia is not real. Neither is India. Tomatoes are flat."
Oh, wow.
Old man from Luke Cage says, "You know, Luke, black, blackety, black, Harlem, black." Luke Cage says, "Well, black, blackety, black, basketball, black, Africa, blackety, black." Damn. I liked season 1 of Luke Cage. Season 2 of Luke Cage was boring.
I heard they cucked him and shit, and it got boring and lame.
I couldn't even get into it. I watched like one episode, and I was like, what is even happening? This is slow and terrible. Anime Moon says, "Well, if we are going to Gale levels of messed up, then you guys need to see what Kermit the Frog, has been up to on Omegle. Trust me, this needs to be seen." God damn it. I hate that. Stop. I hate that it pulls up in this window. What is this?
Hey there.
Oh, no. Okay. You ready for this, Drex? We're not going to watch this. I don't think we'll watch this whole thing because it's 6 minutes. Are you familiar with Omegle?
No, who is that?
Omegle's an app, and it like connects you to chat with random people.
Oh.
Like voice chats, completely random. You don't know these people. There's no connection to them. All right? You ready?
Here.
Hi.
Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Kermit.
I got you something.
Oh. I don't know how to respond, Kermit.
Well, a thank you would be a good start.
Well,
You know how in that one millennial song they said Kermit on your underwear? You
Yeah.
want to be Kermit in my underwear?
Oh, damn, I do. Hey there. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. You too. Happy Frog Day or something.
Right? I appreciate that. I got something for you guys.
What is it? Bye.
Oh my
Hey
god,
there.
it's fucking Kermit. Oh, he's sexy. Oh my god.
Oh, damn. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. You too. Wait, it is?
Yeah. I got you guys a present.
Really? What is it? Oh! Kermit got the BBC.
I am. BGC.
That's fake, right? That's not the guy. That's
What are you talking about?
that's not that. Hold
Bro,
on, wait.
first of all, let's talk about how you just appeared in the chair, because...
Yeah, I'm gonna see myself on YouTube later, dude. I was watching your videos earlier. I love you. Yeah, what about it?
I love you too. Thank you.
Wait, let me open up my OBS, dude. I have to record this. You're
Bro,
amazing, dude.
You better,
My friend-
go subscribe.
I already am.
Okay. Anyway, shenanigans averted.
Wow.
That was pretty funny.
Of course.
The cucumber.
Yeah, oh man, he sells it too.
BGC.
That's awful.
Okay. Crusader says, so Drex, Nick, Harry, and Megan. So Drex, Nick, Harry, and Megan, wife and husband respectively. I gotta hear what you have to say about this because you've talked about it before. But it's only gotten so much worse since the last time Drex was on stream. Harry and Meghan Markle.
He deserves to get pegged.
Did you watch the Oprah interview?
I saw a little bit of it, and she was claiming that she's a victim because they're all victims.
Yeah.
You know what, Nick? Good for them. Honestly, good for them because you know what?
$24 million a year to do literally nothing.
To do nothing. Yeah, good for them. Yep. Slay Queen. Yep. Do you, Nick? I mean, what do you want me to say? It is okay. So, Prince Harry is the biggest cuck in history.
She's gunning for president now. That's the rumor.
Good for her. Good for her. You know, Nick, and a part of me kind of hopes she gets it so that it can just collapse that much faster. Like, as long as people keep propping this nonsense up, good. Go ahead, do it.
She very possibly doesn't qualify for president because of her being married to a foreign fucking royal.
Oh yeah, good point.
It's a disaster. Harry deserves what he gets though. Knight of Hope says, so I see this is test our friendship with Drexel night tonight. Oh shit.
Oh.
Knight of Hope says, don't let civilians listen to this video. Sylvanus, listen to this video. He might try to murder this lady. I don't know who Sylvanus is. Crusader Saracen says, Drex, what's sadder? Simps for women or nerds who simp for corporations and brands like Marvel and Disney, Star Wars, who pathologically consume new product and give their money to people who clearly hate them and don't respect them?
I mean, god damn, they're basically the same guy though, right? I mean, neither one gets respect or love or care or anything. They're just consumers. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, well, you know what, Nick? I know what. The guy who simps for the female is worse, and here's why.
Okay.
If you simp for a company, let's say you buy a bunch of Marvel toys or whatever, right? Those can have value later on, right? Like, you could sell them. Like, there's guys who have old G.I. Joes that can sell them. They're like, man, I didn't know that toy's worth $500. Some monetary value later on.
Yeah.
You don't get anything when you simp for an OnlyFans thought. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Crusader says, relevant legal question. If you're straddling a guy on the ground and you're just wailing on him, could a prosecutor charge and convict you for attempted murder? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if you do some like traumatic brain injury to him or something like that. Don't get in fucking fights. Richard Dangler says, article is no longer available, but they summed it up in the forum. Godlike production. What is this? Oh, it opened in the right place. Yorktown man masturbates at mailbox to show neighbors who is boss. A man arrested for allegedly masturbating at his mailbox Tuesday afternoon told police he was showing his neighbors who was boss, according to police reports. Daniel T. Doster, Jr., 42, faces preliminary charges of vicarious sexual gratification, a Class D felony, carrying a maximum 3-year prison term. Oh, Christ. According to witness accounts, his behavior took place while a 19-month-old neighbor boy was playing in his yard with his mother. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Richard Dangler says crazy criminal shit. Sent me another one. What is this? Oh, it's the same. It's the same chat or same link. Okay, cool.
Same thread.
Night of Hope says, wait, that weasel Pauly Shore was talking about was a butt weasel. The weasel, yes. Dance in Your Potato Salad says, hey, gents, have you ever seen Hard Ticket to Hawaii? No, that's one of the Andy Sedaris movies. I have it. Someone sent me the code, but I want to watch it. If so, how awesomely bad is it? Just learned about it. Also, Drex, got any fashion advice for dressing to meet and smash whores? Be it casual or whatever. We need a pit of fire for these cheese pizza fucks.
It all depends on your region for fashion. Because, like, Atlanta fashion, Nick, is not the same as San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard Atlanta fashion is to...
Mm-hmm.
You know when you're about to tell a joke and you go, is this the one that's going to get you?
Dude.
I was going to say Atlanta fashion is to bring an AR with you to the massage parlor.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not, though. Maybe I shouldn't go with that joke.
Oh, the too soon? The too soon question?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking right now, like, yeah. Always remember, fashion is there's a general fashion. There's fashion specific to the region that you're in. So remember that. Adjust accordingly, though.
The go-to fashion for anything is just walk around with no pants.
Of course.
Timothy Reaper says, if I could find Miss Piggy and that gonzo that she slams, I'd shove a fist up gonzo and I'd slap her hams.
That's so messed up.
Kermit says, now you guys know why I don't go to Popeyes or public restrooms anymore. These hoes couldn't get enough of my black mamba jamba. It was the best lay I've ever gotten, though. Not even being force-fed Viagra was enough to get it back up afterwards. Kermit says, hey, yo, Drex, I don't know if Nick told you, but I was at rock bottom snorting meth off of a switchblade in the bathroom of some titty bar Cardi B worked at. She wanted to hit it, but that whap burr after yelling in it and hearing an echo, I noped out and got sober. It's supposed to be butt after yelling in it.
Yeah, butt, yep.
Yeah,
wow.
Gross. Silky Johnson says, hey, Nick, has anyone ever brought up the question of, since social media companies get tax-funded subsidies, should they be held to uphold constitutional rights similar to colleges? And if not, is it at all a valid question, legally speaking? Also, Ron is a cuck. Not all colleges who receive federal funding or state funding are state actors. In fact, the state actor test is a really complicated one. Lots and lots of organizations receive state money and are not state actors. And so it has been brought up. I don't think it's been argued in court, but the argument is not, it's not a strong legal argument. It's a strong logical argument, but it's not a strong legal argument. And that's probably why it hasn't really been tried very frequently. So, but it's a very good question. You're on the right track, and I think there's something to it, but the direct and easy route is kind of closed off by case law. Timothy Reaper says, I get here late. Did you tell Drex about the drag queen story hour mess? Yep. Timothy Reaper says, have you seen the video of the lady who had a bout of diarrhea in a hot tub? I'm pretty sure it was fake, but you should probably drink responsibly while in the tub. You shouldn't drink in a hot tub.
Yeah. No go. No bueno.
Yeah, that's how you pass out and die. He also says, I don't trust any kind of app. Kids should be messaging each other through 2 cans and a string. Crusader Saracen says, in a just world, Blinken would be on his knees and shot in the head in front of Chinese delegates. The guy who shot him would say, take the body with you to China. He ain't one of ours. Come back in a week when we have a better Secretary of State.
Damn.
Savage. Crusader says, imagine the idea of taking a shit movie that's already way too long, putting it in the hands of one of the worst directors today, expanding it to 4 hours and somehow thinking that'll fix the movie, and then imagine simping for it when he says he hates you. Ooh.
I agree.
Intimidator 0108 says, hey, Nick, hope you don't mind a $20 shameless plug. Never. Lol, this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central, I'll finally be putting the Thai beard decal design on the 2020 C8 Corvette and Forza Horizon 4 on Twitch and racing with it soon after. So you guys can go check out Intimidator 0108 on Twitch and check that out if you'd like. Mario Carter says, dogs at least have the decency to make themselves at home before they shit on your carpet. Fuck you too, Zach.
Damn.
Whew. A lot of Zack Snyder hate. I support it. I'm pro-hatred.
Anti-peace?
I saw a thing on Twitter today, and it was an NCAA female basketball player complaining that their weight room was literally just like a rack of dumbbells. It's like, you want to see the men's weight room? And it was a bunch of benches and all, a whole bunch of stuff. And she said, the NCAA says it's not about funding, it's about room. But look, and then she showed their space, and there's a bunch of empty space or whatever. And she says, if you don't care about this, you're part of the problem. To which, of course, I responded, I guess I'm part of the problem. I don't care about your... Go to the other weight room.
No, Nick. You know the solution. They just need to identify as men.
I thought I heard a kid.
No, they just need to get a dose of reality.
Well, if they identify as men, you think they're going to make that team?
Nope.
Ooh, God. Yeah. No, it's that was dumb. Crusader Saracen says, Zach brought up his Asian kids to link Geeks and Gamers to the Georgia shootings. Didn't have to do it, but he did because he hates you, has nothing but contempt for you. Stop giving money to people who hate you. I agree. Dex Luther says, got here late, so I don't know if this was mentioned already. There are a lot more of those Gail videos. She even wrote a children's book. She's schizophrenic and has trolls that make sure she take her meds and stuff by giving her Gail commandments. Holy shit. Night of Hope says, our country is turning into a CCP gulag. Happy I didn't have kids. Who would want to be born into this BS? Seriously, no legitimate reason to be alive right now versus some other time besides material reasons that will end fairly soon. Stay sterile, peeps. Yashken says, hey, Drex, are you going to Anime Matsuri too? I'd love to see you there.
That's the one in Dallas, right?
Houston.
Houston? Okay, yeah. Maybe.
Also, Nick, prepare for a bear hug. Okay. I do not consent, but I probably will. Alman John 1 says, we do live in soft times. Ran into a 7th grade boy yesterday at the gas station crying because he couldn't get a ride to a place that was a 20 to 30 minute walk.
Serious?
I wound up helping the 7th grader, but looking back, maybe I should have told him to quit crying, toughen up, and walk, even if it was 4 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, look, man, keep walking. You need that ride.
Why was he sitting there crying?
Yep.
You got 20 to 30 minutes of walking to do. Sitting there crying, you're not walking. Chichiro Kikuchi says, Nick, it's my birthday Monday. Can I get a happy birthday in your best Drex impression? Yeah, well, you got the birthday thing going on. It's great. Really fantastic. Glad to see you made it. Don't be a simp, and happy birthday. You can be a simp for yourself on your birthday though, so
simp for self.
Get yourself something nice. It's cool.
Always.
It's cool. Lanny 109 says, sounds like she's catching feels for you, Drex. Your angry friend.
Yeah. I was like, wait, who? Yeah. Gotta go back in time. Yeah. It was. That was just a shit show.
Brandon Cavallero says, do you believe George Floyd was murdered? FYI, I do. Drugs or not, he was straight up murdered. I don't know if it's murder or not, man. I try. Look, I think what I think Chauvin made some bad choices. Whether or not it's murder, manslaughter, or he's innocent, we'll find out with the court. I try not to put my judgments on it, but I think Chauvin is responsible, at least in part, for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see. We got to remember the actions of those cops, even if they're innocent, the actions of those cops burned down a fucking city in some way over a $20 counterfeit
or $20 bill that I don't think they said it wasn't counterfeit. I think he just had an old bill, the old small faces.
Don't know that they've never. I've never seen presentation of that $20 bill. So.
Yep.
We'll see. It's up to the courts. It's not up to us. That's the important part. Loric Project, welcome to lawyer status. Phoenix Lord Asserman says, look up the movie or the children's book she's made. You won't regret learning about Gail. Jim's streams are a great overview. NGE Fan 76 says, I need more whiskey for this crap. James O'Shaughnessy says, Drex, Drex and Nikki are just Jesuits that hate Gail's and Brett's true love. J.L. Benson 92 says, I was wondering when you'd find Gail Cord Schuler. Whole new chapter in Insanity is about to open up. Welcome to the Church of Gail. I've heard about her. But always in the abstract, about a crazy lady who was in love with Brett Spiner. I remember that shit, but I don't know. I've never looked into it, but she sounds like a ball of fun. Breck Nichols says, Nick and Drex, this rivals David Lynch's Eraserhead.
I can see it.
Space Force Commander says, did we break Drexel? Yes.
Of course.
Not as hard as Thad's, though.
Ugh.
Sheldon Hall says, Lamau, that lady makes me feel like I'm tripping on acid. Brandon Caballero says, Gail is so racist, she makes the Klan look like BLM. Engineer's best friend says, what in the Popeyes chicken sandwich are we watching? God, I could go for a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh, did I say I passed it?
Popeyes?
Yeah, on the way here. Because I had to go the opposite direction. And I was like,
sure.
There's a Popeyes? Like, because I got in KFC earlier.
I had a KFC chicken sandwich the other day.
How was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine.
It wasn't Popeyes, though.
Wasn't Popeyes. Wasn't Chick-fil-A. Certainly wasn't Cane's.
Oh, Cane's.
John A. says, I can't breathe right now, Lamau. Well, get that knee off your neck, brother. Russell Hall says, the Popeyes lady is Gail Cord Schuler. Supposedly, all she wants is for her man to spelunk her chocolate canyon, but he won't. Drexel to the rescue.
Look. I don't know if I can go that far, man.
Viden the Cold One is Drex. For all the white people, I apologize for people like this. Amateur Ant says, if she wrote that, Disney should hire her. It was better than the sequel trilogy.
You think so? Because I'm thinking sequel?
The sequel trilogy. The Disney trilogy.
Yeah, which is hot garbage.
Yeah, they're saying that the Popeyes chimp out script was better than the...
Dude. Anything. Name something. I'll put you this.
4 hours of a fat chick rolling around in mud.
Ugh. Still.
Better than sequels.
The only thing...
Because it's 4 hours rather than 7.
Correct. The only thing that... Okay, when I look at the sequels, Nick, I'll put you like this. The only thing on Earth in the history of existence that the sequel is better than is Coming to America. Coming to America is the worst sequel ever.
Yeah, God.
I want you to... Here's the thing, Nick. You're not going to be able to watch the whole movie, right? I just want to see how far you can get. It's so bad.
You underestimate my tolerance.
Oh,
you know. No. Mr. Leon says, this strange woman is clearly reading the script for the Snyder Cut. Lil Meme says, hey, Drex, how are ya? I like memes.
Nice.
Brandon Caballero says, Popeye League, the Gale Cut. Infragano says, Drex's eyes are pretty far apart. CJ, what? Says, so Angelina Ballerina is in control of the California space lasers. Glad we got that cleared up.
Of course.
Carson Depp says, who is crazier, Gale or Chuck Tingle? Who's Chuck Tingle? Skeetneat says, I asked Drexel yesterday and I just wanted your opinion on this. Can lolicon in the long run cause an increase of pedophilia if the material itself is non-existent? To observe the gas in Minecraft. Okay, so you're saying if child porn is non-existent, can lolicon cause an increase of pedophilia? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a. I mean, no one knows, right?
Yeah, it's not something that there's any real material on because it's so fucking dangerous to even study.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing. I don't like banning speech and I don't like banning art. I wish people wouldn't make lolly though.
Correct.
So
I have the same view. I told him that.
yeah. So Almond John 1 says, Drex, you see the hygiene video Big Herc did about making sure you clean and switch out your drawers so you're walking around with boo-boo stains and stinky nuts?
Oh, I did not. Damn.
Benjamin Myers says, equal rights, equal lefts. Richard Dangler says, Hi-Ya channel, AOL, is this some McDojo crap? The Hi-Ya channel is one of the Amazon Prime sub-channels that you can get. It's all like Chinese action movies. Or Asian action movies. I shouldn't generalize. A lot of Korean stuff. The Physicality channel says, here's how to deal with punchy women without going to prison. Arm drag into RNC and then don't choke. Or rear naked choke and then don't choke. Just drag her out by the neck and close the door. Mr. Rigsby Gaming. Oh, this is a two-parter. Says, update from last time Drex was on. Last time I was 2 months out of MDS surgery. I was down 60-ish pounds. It's now 5 months, and I'm down 120 pounds as of 2 days ago.
Oh, goddamn.
They're saying I can realistically be 185 around October. Also, emailed you last week about the show idea for homeschooling CPS from my perspective. Would also talk about this as well if interested. Hey, man, congrats on the weight loss. That is
Absolutely.
awesome. Very, very, very cool. Captain Picard, thank you for the donation. Amateur Ant says, if a woman has the balls to hit a man, they have the balls to get hit back. Apparently, I can't say ball with an S in this sentence.
Wow. Censorship, huh?
Nico H says, what's up with all these redo of healer stories? By the way, you probably haven't caught up.
I've missed everything. I only saw those first 3.
Well, there's should be 10 of them now, or 9 or 10 of them now. So we might have to catch up.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have to go ahead and get it in. Well, get it in on the anime healer thing.
You know what? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Black Cecil says, a black man takes a girl home from a nightclub. She says, show me it's true what they say about black men. So he stabs her and takes her purse.
Damn.
Ryan H says, why the wall? I vote wood chipper or fire stake. Roland S says, completely out of left field. Where would you want to let your nephew and niece go to university? An uncle wants to know.
I can't think of anywhere, Nick. Private, like, because, I went to a private school, shit show. Public school, shit show. Like, I don't know. Nick, so much has changed since we were in school, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know what college is like anymore. I can't imagine it because it was already shitty when we were there.
It was shitty, and it was getting like a little woke, right? Like a little bit. Like it wasn't full. I don't know.
Dude, I read a speech from Reagan. I read Reagan's farewell address, or part of it, on a video today, because I listened to it at the homeschool co-op, and then Ron DeSantis said his shit about critical race theory, which I agreed with, and it reminded me of Reagan. In Reagan's speech, he was talking about how we're coming up to the 90s, right? To put it in perspective of when this was. We're coming up to the 90s, and our schools are teaching kids about things that aren't important. They're teaching kids to hate America and to hate each other. And I was like, oh my God, what we would give to go back to the fucking 80s. And Reagan was already calling it out. It was
Reagan. But that gives you some context, right? This has been going on.
Oh yeah.
We may not have noticed because remember we were kids then, right? So I think if you were an adolescent or a young adult back then, you would have really seen it. So damn.
Amateur Ant says, just think what Pete Buttigieg has done. Yikes. He has Camel Toe Harris as president. My White House is currently in Florida, Mar-a-Lago. Thick Anime Thigh says, hey, Drex, I'm enjoying your YouTube channel. I've watched all your videos so far. Keep it up.
Oh, appreciate it.
Very cool. No One Important says, after seeing that one video of that one woman running her mouth just so the Simps fight her battle, Drex is right. Simps are the problem.
Always have been, not women.
By the way, that encounter was over. That slap was it. It was, she fucked around, she found out, and it was over at that point.
Yep.
The simp brought on the remainder of the violence. Got his own ass kicked.
As he should have.
Mr. Rigsby Gaming says, hey, Drex, Toye is saving that $200 suck for you. Get him, you bull. He'll slurp it up from Monica's barren cavern, then crawl back to the closet.
Oh, shit.
CJ says, Kingsman 2 head first into the meat grinder.
Ugh.
Orius Rofocal says, no, a mouse's human sona seduced Gale's man harem. Keck7 Go says, so you will never watch it, lol. I see how it is. No, I will. I just don't want to watch it. We got to save something for the other show we're going to do this weekend or whatever. Mega Emulator Man says 10 shots into Fireball whiskey and I'm a lightweight and I'm barely conscious. How's the Vic case going? Love you. Hope you're doing well.
It's going.
Just waiting on that appeal decision could come out any Thursday. Didn't come out yesterday. Nothing important came out yesterday. Oh my God. Richard Dangler says Bloody Eagle. Zyver Warrior says, did you see Biden fall? They blamed the wind.
That's
not a good excuse.
Going up the stairs, Air Force One.
Oh, okay, so the wind blew him over.
Yep.
Oh, that's better. Drexel.
Yeah, I know.
How many times have you walking up the stairs you got blown over by wind?
Never.
Never? It's never happened to you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I thought that happened to everybody. Sinkalas says, Drex, I realize that Great Gatsby is a huge simp.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yep. Philip Callan says, let's go for another gargle of that Terabad whiskey for a non-existent Australia. I don't have any Terabad whiskey. All I have is good whiskey right now. Mega. Oh, I should. I have hit 1,000 likes.
Uh-oh.
So we'll do a little bit of this yellow spot. This is really good. I got this for St. Paddy's Day because it's Irish. But we'll just do a little sip of yellow spot to commemorate the 1,000 likes since it's tradition or whatever. Thank you.
Impressive, gal. I'll sip my Gatorade.
It's basically the same thing. Mega Emulator Man says, by the way, I apologize for my love of Fireball whiskey blasphemy. Love you, Nikki. God, it's so gross, man. Amateur Ant says, Trump effed up when he listened to the Republicans and put 2 simps and a strong whammon in the Supreme Court that doesn't support the Constitution. Amateur Ant says, public schools represent the failure of our government from decades ago. Looking back now, homeschool is the future like it was when our country first started. They were way smarter than we are today. Ron Crossman says, if you come back to Orlando, check out Mrs. Potato. The food is worth it, Rackets. It's like 2 miles from Universal. I'll be back in Florida later in fuck, it's coming up.
Isn't that scary? When like you look at you like, oh, and then you realize like, oh damn, it's in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Angry Baneling says, Drexel, I'm so glad you're back. In celebration of your return, I've DM'd Nick a picture of 2 thick ladies that you must see. Nick, please show them. Baneling, you always send me the ugliest, fattest, nastiest people on the planet. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to pull that up?
God, I keep wanting my back to like get one good pop and it just doesn't.
Oh, these are just 2. This is fine.
What is it?
This is the DM he sent. Hold on. You ready? Here we go. Just 2 wholesome women.
I don't see anything.
Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I got the wrong thing pulled up. Hold on. This is my fault. My fault. Where is it?
Not here.
No, I know. I think I gotta do... Here we go. It's too big. All right. Finally. There. What's wrong?
Do you know what's sad? The average American woman's weight is 170.6 pounds.
And each one of those is one
Dude,
and a half of those.
These goddamn German shepherds, man. Just look at them in their natural element.
I thought that's what you called thick.
That bike is begging for mercy.
They have big girl hands.
Oh, stop. That shit is just straight up fat and fucking gross.
Look at the jeans. Look at how
That's
stretched out those jeans are.
She's shaped like Dr. Robotnik, man. Oh, yeah, who was that? Fried Bacon said Eggman's wife. Dude, literally.
How do they make jeans do that? Those are tight fitting. That means that they're stretched. Drex, how big were those jeans when she got them?
Big as shit.
But not big enough.
Not big enough.
Woo! Oh my God. Amateur Ant says, after that stream, Geeks and Gamers turned into Gaped and Geeked because Zach plowed them with no KY jelly. Damn. He wasn't there, man. I don't know what like a lot of people are mad at Jeremy. I don't know what he was supposed to do. He wasn't on the stream. But I mean, be mad at whoever you want, I guess. Character Holding says, I'm black-pilled. This country is dead or dying. Buy some supplies and learn Mandarin. Mario Carter says, Superman is so against suicide, he came back to life. Richard Dangler says, Uche damn near broke his neck nodding. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, he was nodding a little bit. Nodding a little bit. Amateur Ant says, like EVS said, we have to do our own stuff. Stop going to Petalwood for entertainment. Richard Dangler says, agreed, Nick. A lot of us has been saying check respectfully was the right move. This crap was so avoidable, it's not even hindsight is 2020.
True.
Agent Cobalt says, should clip the Gale stuff as its own video. Also, have you seen the Say No to Rage stuff? Some false Me Too kick Vic crap.
Oh, of course.
I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't looked into it. A couple people have messaged me, but Tamara Holloway says, consulting with neurosurgeon to have the back of my skull open to fix a Chiari malformation and relieve spinal fluid buildup, I assume. Thoughts and prayers appreciated. Hey, Tamara, good luck with that.
Definitely.
Hope everything goes well, and hope the doctors have a skillful hand dealing with that there. Almond John 1 says, did you guys like SNES Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
I remember it was hard as shit.
I didn't ever play it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I didn't play
What was the other game that was similar? Oh, shit.
The Boy and His Blob.
Yeah, that was easy. Damn.
The speed run of A Boy and His Blob is embarrassing. It is really easy. It's stupid easy if you do the speed run. But I never played Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Amateur Ant says, sorry, ladies, MGTOW for life until you start speaking up for men and changing laws. Make prostitution legal. It's the oldest profession.
Of course. That's why they all went to OnlyFans now.
JJ Joestar says, Funimation sure loves to virtue signal their hypocrisy, and they still hog the rights to some anime like Interspace Reviewers. Such trash. Okay, I wasn't going to bring this up on the stream, but I made Funimation did a virtue signal tweet about being against violence against Asians.
Of course.
So I made a joke. My joke was, you guys are violent against Asians every time you do a trash tier translation and a shitty dub job, right? Man, did it piss off some simps.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, how dare you use the death of Asians to advocate against Funimation? I'm like, it's a joke. I'm making fun of their
blatant hypocrisy.
They're intentionally mistranslating Japanese language for their dubs.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ. Space Force Commander says, wish me luck. Son's first T-ball game in 8 hours. I have bourbon on standby for day drinking. He's 4, and I hate baseball.
Damn.
R.I.P., buddy. Svenger McSpazzy says, not enough for whiskey, but enough for some of it, so here's a 5. And remember, respect my super straight or beware getting called a heterophobe. Look, I'm glad that you're a proud black woman, but I am super straight.
I love that whole meme is going around.
It's not a meme, it's life.
Oh, of course.
That's super straight life. Amateur Ant says, if the UK taxpayers keep giving them money, they deserve everything they get. Just like us in the US, where we the people get nothing for our tax dollars, the founding fathers would be at war by now. Ace of Spades says, what I wouldn't do for some pig head, give me that bacon top. Oh, give me that pork rind. Miss Piggy pork rind on my cock, my big green cock. Roman Hand says, hey, Nick and Drex, I checked my treasures earlier today and I found something that doesn't belong on / next to favorite jewel. Check yours, fellow danglers. Oh, I get it. Check your nuts.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Tamara Holloway says, could it be argued, given the resulting suppression of First Amendment rights, that 230 is unconstitutional because it's a law Congress made allowing just that? It's hard for 230 to be unconstitutional because it doesn't restrict anything by itself. So it's a law giving more liberty just to other people to restrict liberty, which I know doesn't make sense, but it'd be hard for it to be unconstitutional. It needs to just be changed by Congress. Amateur Ant says, if you're not subbed to EVS, get subbed because him and Ripa are some of the only ones looking out for the fans. Ulash1 has upgraded to lawyer and then to super lawyer. Thank you. Anime Moon says KFC hasn't been KFC for 20 years. The trans fat change.
At least.
Wolfgang Deo says, I watch hentai and can't get laid, so lolicon is okay. Nope.
Damn.
Mario Carter 13 says, Blade didn't like her futa with balls. Bubble Lord says, cheap but important question. Has Drex heard / seen Geode from the High Republic trailer that Disney deleted out of existence? No. I've never heard of it either. Oh. Wolfgang Deo says, clarification, lolicon is weird. Hentai equals adults. Yeah, that's okay. Yep.
Yeah, I would
Thank
agree with
you for clarifying, because I'm like, nah, bro. Sorry. Amateur Ant says, you butchered my Pete Buttigieg super chat. Reread it and let Drex read it instead.
Oh God.
I can't send it to him to read it. It's the layout here doesn't work.
Right.
No one important says, hey, Drex, ask Nick about how fat Cardi B is.
So how fat is she?
Why don't I ask you how fat Cardi B is?
Cardi B's fat.
Did you see her rolling around with that other fat fucking chick at the Grammys?
Megan the Stallion. Dude, it's just what
that was gross.
Yeah, well,
I don't even care about the ludity of it. I mean the bigness of it.
Well, the Simps. That was my hip popping again. Oh, my back. I keep hoping this thing is gonna. Nick, you know that feeling, right? You just need one good pop. You need it to go.
Yep.
And it just doesn't come, no matter what.
Mine does. Mine pops all the time.
Damn
when I
it.
wake up in the morning, my hip fucking pops. I'm so old. Angry Baneling says, I'm sorry, Drexel. You know I love you, though. # no homo. Ulash1 says, Drex, what's your take on Disney canceling everything involving Gina Carano so they don't have to pay her?
Bad move. I think it was a Clownfish or Yellowfish did a video about that. It's bad move, man. They're losing money.
Let's see. I'm trying to find that Amateur Anth super chat. Try to reread it again. Where was it?
Uh-oh.
Okay, he says, just think what Pete Buttigieg has done, probably. Yikes. He has camel toe hairy ass as president. My White House is currently in Florida, Mar-a-Lago. There you go. So that's that. CJ says, Geode, the rock who acts like R2-D2 on a ship. Fucking boring.
Oh.
God. All right, there's a couple more. Kamala Harris says, Modern Warfare 3 mission failed. We'll get him next time. Me, I'm already the one in power.
Of course.
Crusader Saracen says, why do they always say Asians and Pacific Islanders racism as if we're somehow one and the same? Are people shooting Hawaiians or Tahitians? Someone said Filipinos have been attacked, but are they really Pacific Islanders? They're more Southeast Asian. I'm not buying the increased violence against Asians. Like, are you?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it because remember what I told you upstairs. If something bad does happen, you just shine a bigger light on it is all, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone gets to be the bottom.
Except me. I'm never a bottom. All right, guys, that's the show for tonight. Thanks, Drex, for coming on, hanging out. I really was glad. Like, you sent me the text, said, "Hey, we're gonna be there," and I was like,
"No." So you actually told me earlier in the week.
I forgot.
You probably just forgot. Yeah, because you were like, "Oh yeah." So I'm not doing anything, and I said, "Oh yeah," because my daughter was asking. Of course, she loves being out here. So I was like, "Oh yeah, no problem. We'll be." And I think you may have just forgotten.
I did, but it was great. I was like, "Hell yeah." I'm glad you guys are coming out.
I can't wait to see this redo of Healer episodes tomorrow because I've been getting asked a lot about that. Was that?
There's the literal bull. Drexel, it's a fucking bull.
Of course there is. Yeah. I'm excited because, like I said, it's been a while. I got extra big hugs from your little one. I was like, oh, there she is. So
yeah, I told her earlier. I said, there's a surprise coming. I'm not going to tell you what it is. She was very happy. Oh, I took a picture of her. That I was supposed to send you, but I forgot.
Oh.
She was passed out on the couch in a funny way.
Oh, of course.
Shadows King 101 says, donate through Streamlabs so you don't get mistaken for a pedo. Also, fuck YouTube.
Damn.
And then No One Important says, no, Nick, you need to ask Futa with balls or no balls when the newest episode discussion comes up. Blade literally puked. We'll see. I haven't watched the newest one yet, so we'll see if we can watch him tomorrow. I don't know if Flash is doing a show tomorrow, but if he is, maybe we'll hop on.
So good deal.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Peace to everybody.
Yeah, peace. I don't think I'm doing Twitch tonight. It's late and it's fucking hot in this room.
It's so hot.
So, we'll catch you guys probably tomorrow at some time. Maybe maybe we can play some games or something.
We can do that.
Mr. DJ Fly High says, "Hey guys, what do you think of guys like Kevin Samuels and the Saint and the Sinner?"
My only issue with Kevin Samuels is that he's still trying to get guys. He and to a lesser degree, Donovan Sharp, both guys I like and subscribe to. I still think he kind of wants to get guys in the market, like the dating market, with everything that's going on. I just feel that that's kind of misguided. But they make great content. He has great content, especially roasting German Shepherds.
I don't watch either of them, so no idea.
Oh,
no opinion. All right, guys. Catch y'all later.
Have a good weekend.
Peace.
Oh, he drinks a fair bit, but you realize that it just helps get his noggin jogging along. With his glass by his side and his kids asleep tight, we'll hear some law-splaining tonight. With his microphone muted, we'll laugh at this boomer until he explains it's all part of the plan. Watch his face become redder as he becomes meta, raging at idiots from Twitter and Erland. From the white shores of Maine to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, his lady is fair, and she handles herself with the grace of one who has borne many children. As the wife of a lawman, she makes sure that he has the time and the place to provide for them there. So pour out an Ardbeg, a Balmore, a Lafroig. The spirits flow as the ones who get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the T-post on Twitter as we hear law-splaining tonight. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we are now. Oh, the guests are all plentiful, from Doug T to Drexel. They bring their perspective and spice to the mix. But the reason we're here and the one that we cheer is the one who is showcasing us his career. post on Twitter as we hear Lost Planning tonight. From the wide shores of Nan to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the thought better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we